Have you ever heard this? If you have, listen.
Yeah, this is number 47?
47.
Like the president, right? Are we on 47 right now? What president are we on? Number-wise. No, yes, he's 47.
Stupid right away.
It's 47. He's 45 and 47.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's very proud that he gets to claim two numbers.
Not back to back.
They're not
45 and 47.
I'm 45 and 47.
And 47. Yeah.
Bro, Joel Turcotte.
Welcome
with
back
us.
to the cast, Joel.
Dude. Bro, thanks for rolling in, man. And
Yeah, dude.
yeah.
Happy to have you back.
We're
Always
just-
good for good
just had
conversations.
Numero 3.
Yeah. Third
Yeah,
time
bro.
around.
Well, you were here with Charles. Charles moved, dude.
Is
I
that
guess.
what happened?
Yeah, apparently he went to Dallas, I guess. I was like, man.
I haven't seen him in a
I
while.
just- yeah,
Left
exactly.
Austin, man.
Bro,
That'll do it.
yeah, it's
Dripped
been
on outta here.
It's been Heights up in
Same with
at
James.
Gallery.
James moved to
Atkins,
Dallas, dude.
dude.
Yeah.
Also in
Atkins
Dallas?
He's in Dallas now. He's got family, I think. Or I think, yeah, he's got his baby and his kid and his.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. I was wondering, like, I hadn't seen Charles in a hot minute, and I was like, what the fuck?
I guess when you
Okay.
got a family, you got to kind of
Yeah.
retreat every so often. You know, put some time in there.
Also, I'm sure he'll do just fine in Dallas.
Well,
yeah.
and he's still here.
Yeah.
I think
Or
James
stone's
has had
throw
more of
away.
a presence
Yeah.
here lately than I haven't seen Charles, or heard even of Charles being around at all.
Yeah, it's been a bit. That makes sense. I was wondering what happened.
Yeah, dude. This town, it's like I feel like
it's
people
always
coming in and out.
Yeah,
and
big time.
It's definitely got the. But yeah, man. We're excited to have you, bro, because you've worked. I would say maybe one of our most controversial.
Definitely our
guests.
most controversial clip.
Yes. Well, that's what I'm saying. Because, like, dude, I literally, I forget his name. He's a drummer here in town. He's friends with a former mutual friend of ours. I forget his name. Anyway, he was talking about that clip and how he would still, like, it had that kind of, and I was like, it's crazy to me because people are.
It had like the ripple
They
effect.
get really strong opinions about things that are not that important, bro.
And it's so weird what gets picked up and like makes
Yeah.
rounds like that. Because I feel like we've had other clips like that had like that were maybe even more controversial in just content, but that one just got people. They got
talking.
people talking, sharing their
They got
opinions.
Thomas Pridgeon.
That's funny. I didn't see
Bro.
that. I didn't see that at all.
Pull up that clip. Go to
Yeah.
the comments. Dude, we're going to show Thomas Pridgeon's comment on this. Dude, this is fucking great. I saw that notification come through. I was like, what? No,
Wait
Is
a
it-
minute. Yeah.
Is it on the one that we collabed on?
It's on the one because it's like, dude, he somehow, I mean, it's not surprising. It ended up in his feed. There it is, right there.
I didn't even notice he commented that.
Bro.
The legend.
But see,
Pridgeon.
that's funny because I don't know how to interpret that.
That same, I think that maybe that's part of the point, maybe.
It's like
Because
ambiguous.
it's kind of like, it's like, I think it's one of those things he's like, wait, what did I, like, it's almost like he's,
See, I read that as like, oh fuck, I like that's targeted me.
like, but also like it could be like, bro, did you really say that?
Yeah.
Like, not like as in like I have like, but like you really said that?
Yeah.
You know, like, dude. People shit on me about that AI though. I pretty much
fuck
stopped
it.
using AI.
We found
fine.
our rhythm. No pun intended.
No, but dude,
That's funny. I mean, I feel like it mostly got good comments.
no, I think, dude, it was.
Oh, well.
I think,
Yeah.
but
Whatever.
it's dude. You for some reason, bro, you like people have strong opinions about you, bro. Like just because of, I think just how you do your shit, bro. Because you're like pretty unapologetic.
Yeah.
Like I'm fucking fuck with you. But yeah, dude. People they also don't get like you're kind of like they're falling into the trap, dude. With you.
Yeah.
They're like you're like.
It's fun to be flagrant.
It's fun to be flagrant. Yeah,
I mean,
bait him a little bit.
I
yeah.
mean what I say, but
Yeah.
I'm not saying it to be flagrant,
Right.
but it just is.
Yeah.
Well, see,
You
but
know.
dude, that's why, like, whenever you were here back in July, whenever we were having that banter, I never, like, in my mind, thought this is going to cause people to get this, like,
No, me either.
No,
up
there's sometimes
in-
you'll be talking about something and you have that feeling of like, oh shit, this is gonna like this could be taken any which way. But that conversation, it didn't feel like that at all. Mm-hmm. I mean, it could be that we were all agreeing, but
Yeah.
that can happen too.
I mean, I guess I'm not surprised it got that traction.
Put on the little Asian girl now, dude.
I don't know. I can
Asian drummer girl.
I stand by what I said.
Yeah, that's very vague. Yeah.
I can clarify though.
Just get on YouTube. Just type in like little girl Asian drummer, and I promise you it'll pull up.
It will pop up.
I mean, there's gonna be many.
Because there's
of them.
no, there ain't many like this one, dude. This girl's I fucking damn it.
Her?
No.
No,
little-
no.
Her?
Oh, maybe it
It
isn't.
might.
That's
No, it's not her.
that's
no.
A1. Yeah.
Honestly,
She's on. I know her.
it was on Instagram. I was gonna say
Yeah.
it might be on Instagram. Not
That
YouTube.
that one's really good. The Good Times, Bad Times. I've
But
seen
like
that one
when
on-
it something that crazy, I feel like it had to have got cross posted to
I know what
fucking
you're talking
YouTube.
about, but it's not. None of these are it.
Yeah, no, it's probably you could maybe search Instagram actually to see.
killing
I don't
it.
know if it would pull up, but actually it might pull up on Instagram if you search.
Because she seems like she's like 10.
Dude, she seems younger than that, bro. She looked like she was like 7 to me, like
Probably.
7, 8, maybe. Like she was
Just a bunch
very,
of fucking
very.
good kids.
yeah, but also
upsetting.
yeah, it can be deceiving with the Asians and their age.
This girl's
Dude,
definitely
she's
young.
no,
now.
yeah, she's young. Dang, dude, these girls, bro. This like
It could be my algorithm.
It's also probably because if she's probably like hashtagging things.
you know what,
in,
dude?
Like Japanese.
I think I DM'd it to
Oh,
you the other
yeah.
day, actually, because I think we played it the other day. I'm pretty sure, dude, we're really getting a good, nice tempo going here for the start. It's fine. It's fine. It's what editing exists for. No,
No, we're leaving this all in.
I think I sent it to you. I'm like,
Well, there's that kid that can barely
Really?
stand. He's very good.
yeah, that one's nuts.
let's see,
No.
He'll pop up.
right there. Wait,
There's
no,
a
that's
boy.
a
That's
boy.
a
That's a
kid.
boy.
That kid's fucking.
Who's also
I mean, that's
fucking
another
ridiculous
one.
And he
there.
looks like he's fucking 5. It's
Dude.
annoying.
I'm like,
When you can't sit at the throne and reach the pedals and you can
it's
outplay
insane.
at that level
Her?
is nuts.
No.
bro, where did this little girl go, bro? She was there. I'm like, did
We're
I send it to
searching.
you,
Oh,
Kai?
it actually might be that one.
Her?
The one under it.
This one?
Maybe. Is it? No.
I don't think it is, dude. That one's. I'm like,
Oh, it actually might. I think it is her. It is.
yeah,
Yeah.
dude, it's fucking groovy as fuck, bro.
Oh yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, she looks like she's like 7.
Dude, yeah.
It's
she's
like a law of the universe, dude.
Dude, it's clean. Clean as fuck.
I hope it's real.
She's changed clothes there.
Like I can't. It could be edited, but I don't know.
Dude. She's,
Well, I know a lot of.
it's ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, I know a lot of musicians who cover will do like a recorded version and then like
Yeah.
play over that.
I'd be curious how authentic it is. Either way, I'm sure even she's fucking faking it. She's faking it better.
Better than most.
So whatever. Either way, it's impressive.
It's not like a Milli Vanilli situation. No.
Dude.
No, we give all the pass to that stuff.
These child prodigies, bro, they're like,
Yeah.
it's just like Mozart was like, what, wrote his first symphony when he was like fucking 5 years old or some shit? Dude, like, it's crazy too, because do you think that those kids, like, do you think there's ever been a kid that, like, had some grand, amazing talent, but, like, the parents never got them in the position? Or do you think that talent always finds its way to the surface with people?
No, I don't think it's a given.
I guess
you
hidden
know?
talent is a thing,
There
but,
are
like,
a lot of talented people who are born with like a predisposition to kick ass that just are never given the right circumstance.
but then
or
is it real talent
opportunity.
then?
Yeah.
I mean, like you got to think about potential, right?
Yeah.
Like I think at that point, it's not talent; it's potential.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then it's interesting too because you're like, if you're a child prodigy, and you happen to be a drummer, if you were playing soccer, would you be that good at soccer? You know what I mean? Like,
I
is it
see,
just
yeah.
like a kind of thing where it's like no matter what they do, they're gonna kill at it, or is it just like they suck at everything else, but
Do you
they
have a
just happen to be?
generic greatness within
Yeah.
you, or is it a specific like,
Yeah.
oh, you
Is
kick
it
ass at this
focused?
one thing? Yeah.
I don't know. I would imagine it's focused.
I would think so. I wouldn't imagine that someone who would be predisposed to being a good drummer would be able to take that Well, I mean, I guess there are other people
Well,
out
but
there.
it's like prodigies are born, not made. You know,
Yeah.
like you can't learn to be a prodigy. You either are one or you're not.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, that's kind of the essence of the word.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, I feel like some people, it's just their processors are different and the way that they do shit. Because if I'm being honest, bro, the way you play on a kit, bro, there's a high level processing power going on in there. And it's like, I mean, for you, I'm sure it's like probably in a point of just kind of all the mechanisms are just kind of.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah.
I feel like I was not that good when I was young. I was better than an average kid, but in retrospect, I don't think I was actually that good.
Did you feel like there was a breakthrough moment for you, like playing wise?
Yeah, when I was like 18 to 21, I think, is when I really shot up.
Yeah.
It's like that feeling like you're like, I can do whatever, like I can do the things I want to do. Like,
I think that's when I realized I sucked. Truly. I
Yeah.
think that was when I was like, oh, I'm not. Because the thing was like, I always knew I was a big fish in like a puddle. Mm-hmm. But like I conceptually knew that, and I didn't truly realize how not good I was. And then I actually realized how not good I was. And then that allowed me to like get way better.
Usually, that lack of perspective is what keeps people
Yeah.
down. Like,
Absolutely.
Do you know about the
Self-awareness.
the Dunning-Kruger effect? Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I'm sure that exists in every single skill
Yeah.
set, art form like that.
And I think I've kind of said before, which is not totally true because this would kind of imply the craft never gets pushed forward, but to a degree, I'm like, you're only as good as your influences. So that's why I'm like, if someone was like, Travis Barker is the best a drummer can be, they're not going to be one of the best drummers.
Yeah, you have to open your mind as to like
Yeah.
the possibilities of greatness, not just think like that's where that's the ceiling.
Because
but what if they got in a helicopter crash?
But it's because you can't, if your influence is limited, like if on the hierarchy of skill and up here is the top and your influence of what you think is the top is here, then you're not actually aware of what is doable.
Yeah.
Or it'd be like if you went to your local skate park and whoever was the best skater there, you thought was the best skater on planet Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that guy can ollie. He's the best.
Yeah. You're probably not going to be learning, fucking kickflip back nose blunts if you've never seen certain shit.
Man.
Yeah.
I think that's a positive to social media nowadays. Is like it gives
Yeah.
so many more people the opportunity to strut their stuff.
Yeah.
Which in turn
It's
lets
not
other
always a good
people.
thing.
It can not always be a good thing, but it gives people the opportunity to see where their instrument can take them.
Yeah.
Of like, oh shit, this is like someone who's a master.
Yeah,
and
the
like
access
far
of
beyond what I even thought
skill.
was possible with my instrument.
Well, the level of whatever it is, it's like those humans are awesome videos. It's like, it's just cool to see other human beings doing things at like insanely high levels where you're like, man, it's cool that as humans, like I may not even want to do this thing, but like to see that a person could do, you're like, man, like, because, yeah.
And then when someone does it shortly after.
Yeah.
And then that becomes the new norm. But that's always my theory of just like, if your influence is, you can kind of tell how good someone's going to be when they tell you who their favorite anything is, if that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
And also like how much variety they have in their influence.
Yeah.
Like if it's just these 3 bands or 3 drummers, like it's just not really gonna
Yeah.
allow you to know the scope of like the whole world. At least you have a very narrow view.
Dude. So if I told you my favorite drummer was Danny Carey, what would you say about me as a drummer? Dude, I was
Well,
curious. Where would you put that?
I guess it depends
would you
because
say?
favorite and okay, this is I guess where I could clarify on the John Bonham shit is like there's a difference of saying
where's the easy button? You
What
gotta
is
press
it?
the easy button. There you go. Oh,
That was easy.
there we go.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go
But
ahead.
no, I guess what it's like favorite is different from the best.
Sure.
That's a different
Yeah.
claim because
Yeah.
the best, granted, it's still subjective in the realm of art, but it is a more kind of factual type of claim.
Yeah.
Because you could go like, my favorite drummer isn't who I would say. It's kind of like a movie.
who
It's
I
like,
think the best drummer is.
Yeah. Your favorite movie isn't necessarily the best film you've ever seen.
Right.
So it would depend if you were like, Danny Carey is my favorite drummer versus I think Danny
Danny-
Carey is the best drummer to exist.
Yeah.
that would
then
change.
you're
Radically
like-
different.
Yeah, because then again, it comes down to what I said, like the height, where you're conceptualizing the hierarchy of skill is lower than how high it goes.
Yeah.
So then that's what I was saying with like Bonham is it's
Bonham.
like he was a very good drummer. He was an amazing drummer for Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
He was probably one of the most influential drummers to ever
Yeah.
exist.
He's like Lenny Bruce in comedy. Like, I don't necessarily think Lenny Bruce is that funny, dude.
Yeah.
But he was 100% necessary for comedy.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can see the ripple effect
Yeah.
of like
Yeah.
how they caused, like how Bonham caused people to pick up sticks.
Yeah.
You know,
And none of like that's the irony is like I'm praising him.
Yeah.
He was a goat.
Yeah.
He was very good. Wrote amazing parts for Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Extremely influential. All that can still be said, and it can still be said that on just a skill level, he's nowhere
Yeah.
near the best to ever do it, and that's fine.
I think it's like a lot of it is also in many cases it's like when you're the first to do something, you get a, like overdue credit maybe, or like it's like because you
Mm-hmm.
were the first to do something, but it's like it doesn't matter if you were the first if you don't take it up and keep it raising. Then just because you're the first guy to and I think that in a lot of ways Led Zeppelin was the first to really mix up time to the degree that most songs were pretty straightforward common shit,
Well,
like,
especially for rock and roll.
Yeah,
and
I was gonna
shit.
say specifically in the rock genre because you could look at jazz and jazz back then, and you could say like, oh, they were doing a ton of like really complicated, crazy shit, and like that goes right to your point. It's like favorite does not mean best.
Yeah. And it's just also such, I think, a dumb thing, too, to take such offense to, because it's like, do you know who else isn't one of the best to ever do it? Every fucking person you've ever met in any field.
Yeah, and they'll probably be the first to tell you.
Yeah.
too. Like if Bonham was alive today and you went up to him and was like, "Hey, are you the best drummer in the world?" They'd probably be like, "Fuck no."
well,
Exactly.
Bonham also as a drummer would probably be like, I wouldn't want why would I want to be the best?
Yeah.
Like when I died 45 years ago now. Jesus.
Yeah,
It's
it-
just,
dude.
It's
Yeah.
like the genie wish where it's like, oh, I want to be the smartest person in the world,
Look,
but
people
all that
really
does is
love
bring
John
everyone
Bonham,
else
Joel.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
They really love John Bonham.
He's great. I'm not even fucking shitting. That's what's so funny, dude.
No, it's
Because it's like, I don't know. Again, it's like, why can't all those be true?
yeah.
I mean,
it's-
I'm a skateboarder. Like, what I think are some of the dopest skaters in terms of style and their influence aren't technically and skillfully the best. And it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. It's not shitting on them.
Yeah.
Because no one's the best other
And-
than like 10 people in every field ever.
Yeah. No.
And it's
if
a
you
rotating
watch-
selection.
Yeah.
Like it's not the same people for all time.
Yeah, exactly.
Like to say that about Bonham, like back then, it's like even then it didn't ring true, but now especially because
Yeah.
he as well as a bunch of other drummers
Paved
laid
the way.
the foundation for like the springboard just kept getting higher and higher. So
and it will forever.
yeah, and that's the beauty of art and your
Yeah.
your perfection of your instrument. Like it's always improving. Like new things are being done. There's certain things that I wish weren't being done. Like there's like that really popular but annoying slap acoustic guitar thing that's going on right now. You've seen that, where it's like just treating an acoustic guitar as full percussion.
Yeah, yeah.
Like sure, I can recognize the skill in that, but musically, I don't jive with it. It's not my vibe whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro. Bono, I was going to say something about Bono. I fucking lost my train of thought. Dude, he's...
We'll just have to pick another drummer in this show. To,
Yeah.
he's
All right.
one of those especially... I don't know. He's one of the ones that like gets people, but it's like... He's... Oh, that's what I was going to say. My hot take on Bonham. It was... Like honestly, if you listen to their live shit, he comes out pretty heavy-handed in the live recordings I've heard,
slams,
dude.
Yeah.
Which I'm like, that's one of the most annoying fucking things when like I'm not gonna name any names, but I saw a drummer recently and it was like, it was at just local fucking jam. It wasn't a jam, but it was like late night thing. But it was like everything's great, and then the drummer's just like, I'm like, "Ah, this is too loud, bro. It's like it just takes you out. You were talking
Yeah.
about the mix with something we listened to as well, where you're like, you were hearing that. It's like, that's a, bro.
Yeah, that's another skill
You
set
got to get
that any
the
musician
dynamics.
should be
Dynamics
dialed
are
into. Yeah,
forgotten about.
yeah.
it's about being able to mix yourself, not rely on an
Yeah.
engineer to do it for you.
Which at least for Bonham to give him, I mean, if you're gonna slam in a
What's-
band, I guess Led Zeppelin's pretty slammable, which is solid.
Bro,
Yeah.
for sure. Was he on some Ghost Note shit? I guess.
Maybe.
Fool in the Rain was definitely
Yes.
yeah,
I was like, there's one that I was like, you
Yeah.
hear it.
He's sick. His drum parts are great.
shuffled. There are definitely two drummers out there where they're okay to shit on.
Ringo.
One of them's Ringo. The other is
Even that
Lars.
gets dicey. See, Lars is the unanimous. Like,
Yeah.
Fuck Lars, dude.
yeah, no, he sucks.
Yeah.
It's like the
And I'm
Napster
not.
shit.
I'm not even apologizing for that.
That's
one.
something where actually I have a hot take on that, where I feel like, although the way he went about it back then, and I wasn't around for it with the whole Napster shit, he was in the right fully of like, hey,
Yeah.
this is fucking over musicians.
But the cat is out of the bag. The cat. I think we were talking about pirating, where it's like,
Yeah.
the pirating cat is out of the bag. Like you're never gonna stop it. You're just
But it's
not.
about finding the right way to do that, because there's this whole new landscape of the internet and how people are going to share content.
Well, it got way more democratized, and guess what? Who really got fucked was the artists.
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
It completely tanked, and I think a good chunk of that was because of the whole Napster controversy and LimeWire and stuff.
Yeah, LimeWire.
LimeWire Classic.
I feel like Lars seems like a cool guy, though. I feel like people like Lars.
I
It's
mean,
just his drumming is.
he-
Whatever.
I think he's as a big Metallica fan, he is a really good songwriter and arranger. As a drummer, though, I wouldn't. There's a video of Metallica playing. I think it was with Joey Jordison from Slipknot, and they're playing.
Who's
like,
the most overrated
Yeah,
drummer
way
that
better.
people say is
Yes.
good, but is not really good?
overrated drummer who say
That people say is good, but is not really good.
that's
Questlove?
I don't know, because I don't know if people
I think
think of
Quest
him
is
as
he pretty good?
as a
He's good.
Yeah,
I don't honestly. I was just starting shit. I don't know him well, but
I
like
feel like-
he doesn't get crazy with anything I've
Yeah,
seen too much.
and I
of.
don't think people hype him up, I think they hype him up in a solid way.
Yeah, like they don't attribute him as just a drummer. They see all the other
Yeah.
stuff that he does.
And he's a great groove player, and that's kind of what he's
Yeah.
known
Yeah.
for, which is sick.
He has also a really cool signature kit, like a nice
Yeah.
little pocket kit.
Yeah, those are fun.
Man,
Dude.
I mean, I don't know. Ringo will get some people.
Yeah,
but anything in the
yeah.
Beatles.
Okay, so
will
what's
get-
your real take on Ringo though? Because like
He's fine.
He was a perfect drummer for the Beatles.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah,
But I mean, like from what he did, like would you say that if you took Ringo out and you put somebody else there, that the Beatles would still feel like the Beatles?
No, there's evidence of that with what's that?
I mean, because a
What's that
drummer's
song?
kind of
Ticket to Ride. They had a couple other drummers come in,
What's
do
that?
some drum parts, boom, blah, 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 boom. And if you listen to those early recordings of like other drummers, Ringo is the one that very clearly sounds like the song. And you know, there's some hindsight aspect to that where it's like now everybody knows that song.
he's actually
everybody's
very
familiar.
good at making subtlety. Like where he's actually doing stuff where you're like, if you really listen, you're like, oh, okay, that's actually like some shit.
Yeah.
It just doesn't pop at you.
he was great for the Beatles,
Yeah.
Yes.
which I think is all that needs to be said.
Yeah.
Even in an interview, I think their ass is like, is Ringo Starr the best drummer in the world? That is like at their peak. And I think it was Paul or John
It's like
saying
he was
like,
the worst one in the band. or
yeah,
some
he's
shit.
like,
Yeah.
he's not even the best drummer in the Beatles.
Yeah,
Bro. Dude,
yeah.
he definitely he was there was a few, come together for sure. He's got like pretty iconic
He wrote
thing.
dope shit for them.
Yeah.
He was great for them. If you put him in another band, would he be good? I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Depending on what it is.
I will say with Ringo,
Dave Grohl
Dave Grohl's one.
is not a good drummer. I mean, he's an okay drummer.
No, he's okay.
Yeah.
He's okay. He's not like blow you away kind of good.
Have you seen Ringo's art? Ringo Starr art?
No.
Can you pull that up, because it is.
Is he a sick
But have
artist?
you seen
Yeah,
Yoko's,
no.
dude? Have you seen Yoko's?
Look up. I think it's Ringo
Yoko.
Starr
Fucking
2
fuck
R's
Yoko. I'll
art.
say that all day.
.com.
Fuck that bitch.
Bro, Yoko.
Yeah.
Fucking hate her.
Dude.
His art is not amazing. it's
Hell yeah. Dude, that's some shit you draw in like 9th grade. when
Bro,
you're
it's
chilling.
literally like MS Paint art.
Oh my god.
I kind of respect it though, honestly. I
Yo.
think that's funny. That's fucking sick.
That's fucking
Wait, is that him? Oh no, that's him. I was like, that one's good. That's honestly, I respect the fuck out of that because that's so funny.
Yeah,
dude.
That's sick.
I think in like on
Somebody
his
should
website or
cover his
something.
art.
That's sick as fuck.
He
Bro.
says like, when I'm on the road, I just sit in my hotel room and
I
like to make drawings.
I like.
I get on
that.
my computer.
You know
Fuck
what the
yeah.
most valuable thing on that piece of art is? Is the signature on it.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's kind of sick.
That's it.
On a level of me definitely respects
I
it.
do because it's. You
Radical
know that he
ownership
doesn't
of
think
mediocrity?
It's,
Yeah, let's love on
he
it.
doesn't think it's good. He's just
Does
fucking
he though?
around.
But maybe he does though.
I doubt it.
Misspelled elephant.
Dude, have you seen have you seen the episode of Louie with the art button?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You know that was
1800. What the fuck?
$1,800.
Holy shit. Now I don't respect it.
you. Fuck you, Ringo.
Now I don't respect
Bro,
that.
go suck a dick.
Oh, it's not even 1,800. It's call for price.
Well, he's probably not making
Look,
the price.
this is
Probably not. No.
Dude, that
Bro,
is a
how much
straight up
money
MS
did he
Paint.
help somebody launder though? Probably. Exactly.
Hell
You know
yeah.
That's
what? You know
art
what?
is.
Yeah.
It's a
You know what
money
it looks
laundering
like?
business.
Have you guys ever played the Impossible Quiz? It's like an old Flash game.
Yes.
It looks like that.
Yeah.
It looks like
No,
a screen
that's
out of the
Microsoft
Impossible
Paint.
Quiz. Yeah.
That one's Microsoft
Dude.
Paint, and it's spelt wrong.
He's even
That's
worse. He's an even worse painter than drum. Like he's worse at that.
Yeah.
That's sick.
But I
Dude.
don't think that's the thing. He's not trying to come across as
His-
like this amazing painter.
The best thing he ever did was write a song that Joe Cocker made into a classic.
What's on?
With a little help from my friends.
Oh yeah.
What would you do
Yeah.
if I sang? Dude, and he's like, what would you do if I sang? Dude, fuck out of here. Bro,
That shit's sick. though.
there's like, I like those two, the example where the cover's better than the original.
I like that. Yeah. I think the prime example is "Hurt" Johnny Cash. His cover of it was 9 Inch Nails, I think originally.
Yeah.
That one reigns.
That one
supreme.
was just made me sad, dude.
Yeah, well,
'Cause it
yeah,
was,
it's
like, after
depressing
his
as
wife
shit.
died,
Yeah, the music
Bro.
video for it will make you cry. It's terrible.
dude, yeah.
But I guess to piggyback off of what we were talking about, that I was just thinking about that's interesting, kind of like the influence thing, but it's also like everyone's entitled to their opinion, but opinions are not all equal, and they're not grounded in equivalent things. So I also think about too, like if I get criticism, I look at who's critique. Like I feel good at knowing whose criticism to not
Yeah.
fucking give a shit about.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of the same thing with the influence thing where it's like, I can bring it back to skating just because it's a little less subjective perhaps in terms of skill. But I'm like, all right, if all you can do is kickflip and ollie and ride, your experience of skateboarding is not high in terms of your own skill, which means your perception of truly the level of difficulty is not high, which means your opinion on like if you watched a pro part and they were shitting on it is nowhere near the validity of a pro skater's opinion on that part, because that pro skater actually knows what the fuck they're talking about.
Yeah.
So that's the other thing too. I look at a lot of these like harsh opinions from people,
Yeah.
and I'm like, all right, well, if you're really not good at what you do,
Yeah.
your opinion, you're entitled to your opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it doesn't need to be respected equivalently to someone that really.
Yeah, your opinion
you know what
is
I mean?
not the end all be all
Well,
deciding factor.
I think
Yeah.
it comes down
It's-
to if you're critiquing me on a thing, then and the question is, can you do what I do? And like if you can't or couldn't
Yeah.
stand up to that, then your opinion doesn't hold this as much weight.
Yeah,
Because-
of course.
Yeah, you're not like you can't. Now, if it's somebody that comes and says that can do what you like, is on that level with you, that says something. Okay, this person actually has, because it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
There's authority here, and
Yeah.
it's also like you have to have like as any artist, the discernment to know what's coming in with good faith, what's coming in that's bullshit, because.
And there are definitely
'Cause a
people
lot
who
of
have like a lack of experience who can give good faith criticism, and in some way that can even be more valuable because they're coming in from a perspective of
Yeah, that's true.
like freshness or almost naivety. Whereas with a pro, there might be a level of over complication
Yeah.
or over detail, but both are valid. It's a matter of being able to take that criticism and dissect it to the point where
Well,
you can get value out of it.
That's like when I read the comments on my Kill Tony set on Reddit, dude. I was like, y'all need a hug, bro. But I'm like,
Are you doing okay?
In my
Yeah.
mind, I was like, none of these people, there's a handful maybe that could even get on that. Like, dude, like, you can't, I don't even give a shit what you have to say because
Yeah.
you can never even do that. You can never get up there like I did.
Well, yeah,
Like,
you also
know what
have
I
to
mean?
look at the
Like,
environment as to where that criticism's coming from.
Yeah.
Because if it's like, some guy who just watched your set was in the audience and, it's like, oh, solid set. Like, I thought it was pretty good or, just, whatever, lukewarm versus the Kill Tony subreddit, which is dedicated
you
to trying
gotta-
to be as aggressive.
But
and-
it's like
Yeah.
what you said about the earlier episodes. It's like that. Yeah, that's cool. I like that. I like the real critique.
Earlier
Real,
episodes of Kill
like,
Tone.
hey, you know that tag was like maybe you should have changed that up, or maybe that wording, or like real criticism.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not that was the worst set I've ever seen in my life.
Well, that doesn't get as many views.
No, it doesn't.
Dude.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's not. It's not.
You're not actually
entertaining.
trying
That's
to
the thing.
help anything. You
No.
know, now it's just a spectacle. And so to me, that's where it's like you have to be, again, discerning of what's good, what's like worth listening to and what's
Yeah.
bullshit. You know?
Because, like I said, everyone's opinion is valid in the sense that you can have an opinion, but on the receiving end of it, of criticism, I think a lot of people that have bad like self-esteem issues, they don't know when to discern who to listen to and who not to.
Yeah, there's
You know.
too much of an emphasis on outside
It's
compliment,
an external
and
locus
Yeah.
of control.
esteem. That's
Well, it'd be like some Maxim model having some like fat piece of lard tell them they're ugly, and then them
And then-
being
and
like,
them
"Oh
taking
my
it
god!" And
personally,
it's
yeah.
like, look at who's insulting you,
Yeah.
and you should be able to go, "Fucking, who gives a shit
Yeah.
about that?" Like,
Yeah. But it's like, it's almost like, too, with the whole idea of equality, it's like the equality of opinion, if you will. It's like that's where it's like just because you can formulate an opinion doesn't give it the authority or weight or any sort
Yeah.
of, you know, there's no.
and there's no inherent value to
Exactly.
it.
yes,
Yeah.
and especially in certain fields, like, 'cause obviously there's certain fields where like truly your opinion is worthless. In like, I mean, art is one where it is more valid.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's
Yeah.
like, I'm not going to get on here and have a scientific or like a quantum physics opinion because it's like, it's literally pointless.
Yeah.
I have nothing to say of value.
Yeah.
It's like I have no history, no backlog, or any substantial
Yeah.
founding for this.
Free energy.
And going back to the point of being able to accept criticism and take the nuggets out of, you know, a wash of a lot of, you know, negativity. I think it's important for all artists in any medium that they're in to look for something that they like in whatever they're consuming, even if overall they don't like it. For instance, like I'm not a big hip hop head. Like I'm not really into
Hip-hop
rap. I'm not a hip. Yeah, if
Yeah, same.
that goes into like how much I'm not a hip hop head.
That hippity hop there.
That, you know that you know the hippity hop. Yes.
Yeah. No, I feel
But
you.
I can recognize like, you know, tones or samples that I like or rhythms like and tie that back to something.
Well,
that
and
I
I
am
also
into.
think that like sometimes like things of high caliber just make themselves. They kind of thrust themselves upon you to the point where, like you may or may not have even been about a thing, and you're like, oh, I can't even. It's like there's several people for me, like Bruno Mars, didn't want to like him, and I'm like, fuck, this guy's talented. Fuck,
Yeah.
I can't not. And that's I'm being real. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, I'm not. Like some people, like they just don't want to like a person, so they're gonna
Yeah.
shit on them,
Yeah.
and not give them a real, you know, fair. Like they're not calling fair balls and strikes.
Yeah.
That's what-
And that's just a
balls.
maturity thing too, is being able to be like, it's just like watching a movie where you're like, maybe I don't like the movie, but as a film, it was
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
You can't shit, you can't shit on
It's like
it.
Schindler's List.
I've never seen that.
I haven't either, but I don't want to. See, so I already
You're holding perfection
I've already.
on the
Well, it's
back
just like
burner?
I don't think it doesn't seem like an interesting movie.
Is that a World War II?
It's it's
Yeah, yeah,
Holocaust.
yeah.
Yeah.
A Holocaust movie.
But it was like almost Spielberg. Like he's just like I had to make this movie, you know. And it's like you're saying, like as a film, it's I think it won at least one or two.
I mean, it's
awards.
revered. As
Yeah, I mean,
one
it's
of the
considered
greatest
a
films of all time.
But like,
Yeah.
if I was watching, I have seen it. It was like when I was a kid when it came out, and it was like, you know, the thing I remember most of the naked people. Like as a
Yeah,
kid,
yeah.
that was the thing that stuck out. And
Yeah,
but it
of
was
course.
like,
Yeah.
just I didn't like there was no. But then I saw Forrest Gump when I was a kid, and that movie to this day is near and dear for me. Like I love that movie. Like
Yeah.
you know,
it's an encapsulation of
quintessential Tom
American
Hanks.
history. Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about Spielberg, I have a funny story. When I was a kid, I was really into like Call of Duty, shooters, really into specifically the zombies game mode. My dad got worried that I was playing it too much and like glorifying violence, as you know, all parents do.
Yeah.
So he sat me down and we watched the opening scene to Saving Private Ryan
bro.
as a way
seems
of like,
fucked up.
this is what it really is like.
Dude,
and I'm like,
that's one of the best scenes of
The
all
scenes.
of all
yeah.
time of
GOTY.
any movie.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
you're like, even when you know it's legit, when those like they're World War II veterans, which were my grandfather always used to say, we're dying out, and now they've really. I mean, we have very
Yeah.
few left of them now. But like, yeah, dude, like they went and saw it and were like traumatized by it. Like
Yeah.
that tells you, bro, that he captured. And it's like that you talk about. That's both. That's the marriage of highly engaging, like art but like high level made art, and you're marrying these two things where it's like it's not just like a great film. It's a great film that you are fucking like you can't get it. Like I could watch that scene like over and over if I wanted. Like it never gets old.
Even though
if I
there's
was to
no
watch it again,
real like plot to it or like storytelling, just the sheer.
Well, it's there. Tell me
Yeah.
a movie that's better captured the horror in your gut of what it would feel like to be in war.
specifically
You know,
storming Normandy.
Because
Like,
as men, we all owe it to ourselves to at least put ourselves there in mind to go. I don't ever want to because reality is that you could be. Maybe.
No,
Who
that
knows?
scene's fucking brutal.
Because that war is, bro.
Yeah, no, that scene, the whole movie, but
And
that
he
specific
made
scene
it,
is brutal.
well, but you see there's so many war movies out there that just the glory and blah blah blah, and
Yeah.
it's like he showed the dudes throwing up.
Yeah.
He showed Tom Hanks' hand. He's like shaking. He's
Yeah.
showing what's really going on for these dudes, and you're like, oh fuck.
Well, I think that's what like any movie that portrays emotions in a realistic way, I think, is what makes it good.
That's kinda
That's
what-
why I fucking can't stand half the movies out because I'm just like, dude.
It's like I'm watching this to escape real life. I don't want to
Yeah.
deal with this. What was it? A Marriage Story that was like, what was his Star
If
Wars
Hollywood
guy?
spent half the time trying to write good shit as they did grooming
Scarlett
children.
Johansson.
I hate corny. I think corny dialogue is what just will make me want to off myself. I can't.
Well,
do it.
it's
That's what got me
you know what
tired
I
of Marvel.
You know what I say it is?
fucking
It's when you're watching something and you forget you're watching
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Right, like you're in it.
Suspension of
versus
disbelief.
what you're talking about is taking yourself out and picking apart the
Yeah.
thing. And it's like, would you say the same thing would apply for you when you watch players? Like, do you ever watch drummers that just take you out of your shit and you're just like, oh fuck this dude, and then but other ones you're just like everything they're doing, you're just picking it because it's the level of skill and what they're also that the emotional capture.
Yeah.
Because what you're doing is an emotional capture too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess there's like I don't know what I'm saying. In the movie comparisons, like you're blurring the line. Like, like the best movies are where you're halfway through and you're like, oh, I'm watching a movie.
Yeah.
This isn't a documentary.
Yeah.
And there's certain scenes in certain movies. Like, have you ever seen Hereditary? Everyone that knows me, I never shut up about
That's like
horror
a great
movies, but
movie, right?
Love.
It's like, I think one of the best horror movies ever made.
Dude.
But that movie, like, you've seen it?
I haven't seen it, but it's on my
See,
list.
like you,
Dude, it's
I love that
it's-
style
it's,
though.
It's brutal.
It's in Mandarin.
No.
Is it in English?
Yeah.
It's in
No, I think you're
English?
thinking
Oh.
of Parasite.
Parasite.
Yeah,
Parasite.
that's
You're
another
right.
really good one.
I mean, if you
Hereditary.
guys like horror, I highly
I'm
recommend
like,
it.
have I seen it? I'm like,
How would you compare? Because my favorite movie of 2025 was Weapons.
Yeah, Weapons is fun.
How would you compare that to Hereditary?
I think as a film, Hereditary is way better.
Yeah.
Like,
Like the
and that's-
storytelling, or like
Yeah,
the-
well, because Hereditary to me is like the type of film that even if you hated the movie, you're kind of like, I have to. It was good though.
you have to at least cop to the fact it's like,
Yeah.
this was a great movie.
But the
even
way
if I
they
didn't like
depict, have you seen it?
No.
The way they just depict trauma is like brutal to sit through. It's so fucking realistic. And there's a few scenes in that movie, and when you watch it, the scene kind of halfway through that you'll know if you watch it is just that 5 minutes is like the hardest 5 minutes to sit through. 'Cause
Tension?
it's like just the trauma depiction and like, the tension and anxiety. It's just, it's palpable. It's like, I'm fucking uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And then the whole last 20 minutes is fucking batshit, and you could not predict that. It's fucking insane. Highly recommend it. But the way they predict in the dialogue, like there's an argument scene, like a family argument scene between a mom and a son, and it's just like the most like, holy shit, this is real.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm at my friend's house watching some like crazy shit. The dialogue and the emotion is just perfect.
It's
Yeah.
too real to the point where it's like
It's uncomfortable. I
Well,
remember the
it's
first
like-
time I watched that movie, I was like,
you
the amount
feel like
of-
you're in the room with
Yeah.
that interaction.
You should watch it. It's fucking
I should
unreal.
check it out because I love my favorite horror film of all time is The Thing, John Carpenter, which is very driven by tension and anxiety.
Yeah.
like it's not the monster movie that a lot of people think that
Yeah.
it is. It's more, it's like, hey, we're isolated. There's this thing that's trying to kill us. We don't know what it is, where it is, who it is.
To me,
That's the horror of
Yeah.
it, is the tension.
Well, and it's like I think for what you're saying too is like there's resonance, which is important. I think for good horror is to feel like as if this is partially plausible. That's why the shit that gets
Yes.
so crazy. You know, you're
Well,
like,
that's
this is
why
ridiculous.
I like paranormal.
That's why The Exorcist. Some people think it's scary. I'm like, it's just silly to me. I laugh
Yeah.
at it when I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, at some point it becomes horror
It's
movie
sort of- it's
versus
all-
a movie with horror in it.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Like that's where I would put Weapons, because although there's a horror aspect to it, it's very character driven.
Yes. Yes.
Same thing. Throw on the other end. Have you seen Bone Tomahawk?
Ah,
Yeah, not a
shit
horror
is
film,
fucked
but there's
up.
a scene in that
You see
movie
that?
that is terrifying,
Bro.
brutal.
Dude, pull up the trailer for Bone Tomahawk. Bro, that
Kurt Russell.
movie is fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
I love fucked up movies.
Oh,
That
bro. And it's a
there's
Western.
one scene in it.
He's like, I love Matthew Fox. He's like, I'm not married. Smart men don't get married. Dude, but it takes place like, this is like, it's a Western, but it's like a Western horror.
Interesting.
Which you don't really see, I feel like, that often.
Was it?
Dude,
2015.
bro, this shit is fucking crazy. Dude.
Kurt Russell kills it in this.
Lean back.
Tread right there.
Bracing.
Oh.
This is going to penetrate.
Good evening. Civilized towns. You look a man direct in the face when you talk to him.
David
This
Arquette.
isn't comfortable.
It's not supposed to be.
There's a situation. Serious.
Mrs. O'Dwyer was abducted.
She is my everything, and those savages have got her. God knows what they're doing to her. And every second that we delay.
You know who did this? They don't have a name. How many of them do you think there are?
It won't matter. You have no chance against any number of them.
I'm coming with you.
No, I need you here.
And this is what the backup's for, to help an emergency, not stay back. I'm coming.
We're making a 5-day journey in 3 days, riding along and sleeping the bare minimum.
I don't know what's west of here. No cattle trail or anything else goes in that direction.
If our horses die before we get there, or we go into hostile territory, weak and foggy with exhaustion, we won't rescue anybody.
Don't be scared. I am a friend.
You aren't.
You had no cause. If you want to question my morals, do it later.
Bless us, O Lord, and these thy gifts.
This cast, too, is like
Oh, perfect.
Kurt Russell.
Ambush!
Bro, that movie is fucked up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Y'all should check that one out, dude.
Yeah, watch
as soon as
Bone
you said that, I was
Tomahawk.
like,
I love fucked up shit.
It's so
dude.
good.
Yeah, but sometimes you're like,
Oh, I love
because it's
that.
like,
Yeah.
but they're telling the most authentic
Yeah.
story.
And it doesn't feel like super grandiose in that way, where it just feels like this is a story that happened during like the frontier. Like,
Well, that's why I said
Yeah.
like the plausibility factor in horror I think is important to like
Yeah.
take into account. Like you watch some of these movies. Like I saw one with Justin Long that was like he's the one where the kid he's like got somebody in the He's like got an incest or somebody living in his
Barbarian?
basement. Barbarian.
Yeah.
Bro. But you know what I'm talking about? Have you
I
seen
didn't
that
like
one?
Barbarian.
Because it's so ridiculous, dude. It's
And
so...
we're the odd one out on that one. I feel like
Yeah,
it's being
I'm gonna
gaslit.
say
Everyone
I'm a
loves
fan
that
of
movie.
Barbarian. I like Weapons more.
I
Same
don't
writer
like
director.
that movie
Yeah.
or the person who showed it to me, bro. I hate that movie.
I don't like it either. I feel like I was missing something.
It's
Here's
just
the thing. I feel
stupid.
like you
It's
can
dumb.
do unrealistic, like technically, paranormal
But
shit.
if you want to get me, if you like,
you
to
have
me,
to do the unrealistic realistically.
Yes.
If that makes sense. Like that's why. I mean, there's some I like paranormal movies. You just have to do it realistically.
That's why I think less is more when it comes to horror. When you're talking about like Hitchcock, right? Who understood the value of not showing the audience too much.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because when you show the audience too much, you ruin the suspense. It's why I think Signs to me is one of the greatest.
Oh yeah, that was a good
Like,
one.
See, that's
because
where
it's
I'm
that-
kind of in
it's
the
that
Barbarian
whole
wheel
movie
with that. With
is attention.
Signs.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. I'm on the other end
But
where to me it just doesn't.
You want to talk
feel
about
like there's
uncomfortable
as much of
scenes?
a-
It's when he traps the one, which these aliens are like, invading Earth and all this shit. They couldn't realize water was gonna fucking kill him. The dude can't open a fucking door. Like it's like it's like an alien. But just the way in that scene where it's just because you know and you hear it, you don't see it. And I think like a lot of it is. That's why also two movies that are like No Country, they're like no music. So
Interesting.
you watch it right. You didn't. It's like but now you're like fuck yeah, which is a feat because like music can also be like a cheat code
It really
for a
can.
movie.
John Carpenter has the idea, and I really appreciate him for this, where a score should be treated as wallpaper in that it's not influencing the scene, it's almost decorating it. It's not saying like,
a
oh,
cool
you
way
got to
to
be
look at it.
scared right now. It's like, there's this little tone that's, just sort of.
Well, same with Hereditary. If you watch it, the last scene, the song in that makes the entire movie. I don't think the movie would be complete without that
That's
song.
another one, Under the Skin. That's what makes it so fucking goddamn uncomfortable to watch is the sound.
Yeah.
Have you seen that movie?
No.
With Scarlett Johansson? It is just because it's like, I don't know it's whatever minor chords that are just that when you hear them and I think even when you put like sand on a pan and like play these frequencies, they get all fucked up too.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
like the way they form.
Have you seen the Smile movies?
Yes, I saw
the sound design in those movies is unsettling.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Good sound design
but
can
that's
really elevate.
That's
a
what I'm
horror
saying.
movie, for
Like that's why
sure.
I said cheat code because I'm like you can take something that's maybe just okay, and then all of a sudden you add this. But it's like how you do it. I was gonna say Spielberg is a master in my opinion because we were talking about the Indianapolis scene from Jaws.
Yeah.
How that's like my favorite monologue of all time in a movie is that in Jaws. But it's like if you listen to the sound in that scene, the first half of that monologue there's no, and then all of a sudden you hear a subtle. And it just like starts, and then he's like raising it. So it's like you create that tension, and it's like that's where I think the artistry and the craft of it.
Yeah.
If you're actually doing like great sound design, like Becoming Led Zeppelin had a fucking bro, it was fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of like Foley. I did some Foley classes in college, and also just generally fascinated with it. And once you know the behind the scenes stuff. Like I got to go, I think it was like the Fox lot where they showed me the skateboard that they use for Back to the Future to get, because like obviously you can't continuously roll a skateboard. It's just a plank of wood with 3 wheels on it that they just spun around. And like they had so much celery there because that's how they do Broken Bones. So as soon as you like clock that together and you're listening, or like they kind of that sort of knowledge can take you out of a movie.
Yeah.
Where you don't want to know how the sausage is made. You don't want to know how the magic trick happens. You want that suspension.
That's why you can go watch a comedian. Go watch a headliner at a typical comedy club in America. Go on a night where there's 2 shows. Go to both shows. Watch them do the same jokes. And watch the magic fade away. As you see how
it's fun to be ignorant with art. To be honest, sometimes because when you do know the ins and outs, it's not as a.
That's why it's important.
Well, this is different. It's still enjoyable. It's just
I think it's important for musicians, specifically bands, not to repeat the same set lists so close together. Because like if there are people who are going to see you multiple times in the span of maybe a week, like that's something I know Metallica does a lot to try and avoid, where they try not to play the same song 2 nights in a row.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird because I feel like now with like tracks and backing, because like when I go on tour, with Royal Coda, it is just a very like same set every fucking night because you're playing with tracks and you're doing, and it's like that is the one cool thing about bands that can kind of raw dog it. It gives you so much more freedom to just fucking switch it up.
Well, dude, and we've talked about Thursdays ad nauseum fucking on this podcast, but like that's what I love. It's Pro Jam Thursday. Yeah. By the way, Mac's birthday's on this Thursday, so
fuck yeah.
Yeah, should be a fun one. But yeah, like getting to, so I imagine for a guy like you, bro, to be in a place where you're like you've got parameters, or you're and it's like you're a pro, so you're gonna do what you need to do. But it's also like, man, I want to, you just want to get out. You're like fucking a horse that wants to just get out and fucking run,
Yeah.
But it's fun for different reasons, because the thing that is fun, like if I'm touring with Royal Coda and we're doing the same set every night, is it allows you to lock in so hard as the tour goes on.
That is
it's
fun.
like once you're 2 weeks in, it's like
that is fun.
I know the fucking set.
Yeah.
And then you can really just hone it. I mean, yeah, it's fun. But again, with that stuff, if you're playing the backing tracks and you have that kind of setup, it's so much harder to like wing it, because then you literally have to go into the fucking DAW and rearrange it.
Do you play to a click with them? You do.
Yeah. Everyone does. We all have click.
But that's so you can keep along with the backing track. A lot of people have a misconception. It's like, oh, you're wearing in-ears, you're playing to a click, you're not a real musician.
Well, it's like,
but that's not the case.
Well, you know what it is, bro?
No,
you're doing
misconception.
in that moment. You're doing a job. You know what I mean? And it's like you're playing, but you're doing a job.
Yeah. And really, all the click is, well, yes, I'm glad you pointed that out, because a lot of people don't realize that. It's like, if you have backing tracks at all or any layer, you literally need a click. It's gridded to it. You can't do it without it.
Yeah, it's not like it's going to play along with you.
Yeah.
You got to play along with it.
And also, if you're playing that type of music or more proggy or whatever, it's like all a click is doing is making it so you guys are just tighter.
Yeah.
It's not a cheat, because if anything, it is the shadier musicians suck at the click.
I was
so
gonna
it's
say,
not.
Yes. I think if anything, it's harder. It's a marker of a pro.
Yeah.
Like if you can play with a click, you're a pro. And if you can't, go fucking practice, dog.
Yeah.
There's
the tricky thing with tracks too.
You should practice as hard as you hate.
Yeah, exactly. And the hard thing with tracks too is it's kind of more pressure in some ways, because it keeps you tighter. But then if you do fuck up and you get off, like you have to get back on or you're fucked, because now you're misaligned. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or if you don't have a click, it's actually easier if you make a mistake, because like whatever.
Bro, yeah.
But if you're like locked into a track,
100%.
you cannot fuck up.
Oh yeah, there's no room for error.
Yeah.
It can also be really good for learning a song too, because you can create your own cues. Do you guys watch Drumeo at all?
Yeah.
Do you know the drummer 66 Samus? He's a metal guy.
Yeah, the YouTuber.
Yeah. He went on there doing one of their like, never heard a song, I'm gonna come up with a drum part for it. And the way he did it was exactly that, where it was with a click, and he was giving himself auditory cues of like, all right, next bar, you're going to play the same beat, like keep going.
Yeah.
And like, which makes it a whole lot faster to learn.
A lot of churches have that shit.
Oh, definitely,
Bro,
yeah.
Church drummers though, dude. Bro. What is the thing about that, man?
They got God's touch.
How many bad motherfucking... Dude, Charles...
Black church drummers, though. It's the black churches producing some crazy musicians. White churches got to catch up, dude.
Michael Davila.
There you go.
An outlier.
Yes. No, but was he playing in a white church or not? You know?
It was definitely a black
question.
church, for sure.
Honestly, he's probably playing just one of those like city church.
Just different types of music. Like a lot of the white, it's just more of like slower ballads. Not as hype. Yeah.
Is our God.
Yeah.
Shit like that. Yeah.
But they do a lot of those backing tracks and wedding bands where it's like verse and 2, 3.
White worship doesn't have soul.
Yeah.
Black worship does.
They got seasoning
it's a
on that
difference.
music. Yeah. And I think it's just the culture of it. They always just like cross instruments. Like, oh, you're on drums this week. Go play fucking keys next. Bro. They're doing something, because so many dope musicians are coming out of the church.
Oh, definitely.
Bro, Donovan. Dude, you know Donovan Miller?
Yeah.
Bro, I love Donovan, dog.
Yeah,
he's cool.
Fucking SC top 10, dog.
He was on
cool.
here.
Mom
crushed it.
Yeah, he's a good dude, too.
Yeah, but like there's that, dude, it's definitely, there's a lot of fucking killers up in here. And even with the ones that have left, I feel like Heights, dude, because I just actually, I think, helped you or I'm pretty sure I connected you. I wanted y'all two to meet. I was like, you need to meet him.
Yeah, I've seen him
Because Heights
before.
is. You seen him? What,
Yeah.
dude? How many times have you seen him? I mean, obviously at the gallery.
He was filling in.
He's
at
been playing with
Sea
Groove
Boys.
Lion, yeah.
Yeah. And then at the gallery, I didn't realize Charles was gone. I just thought he was on
No.
like tour or some shit. I don't
That's
know.
what I thought
Yeah.
at first, and then he just never came back, and I was like,
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, okay,
Pulled a
well, I
little,
guess,
little Irish exit there.
dude,
Yeah.
I mean, fucking respect.
bro, yeah,
But that's dope.
You know who we're getting? In fact, I need to fucking text him and follow up on that shit. Is fucking Daniel Watson?
Yeah. I just ran into him
Bro.
that night.
He's gonna come through.
I haven't seen
Yeah,
that
dude,
motherfucker
he's
in a
like,
minute.
he's like, I saw him at gallery, and I was like, because you just the same with you. First time I saw you, bro. Anytime I see a fucking dope drum, I gotta go give some flowers.
Yeah.
I have to because
Daniel's sick.
I appreciate. So I gave him some flowers, and then he was like, "Yo, you got that thing?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "He's like, yo, bro, we gotta do it." I was like, "Dude, please," because that's those. It's
Wait, so
those
you met him
level
recently?
dudes. I had met him previously, I think, but we just. It was only like in like one passing time, and so but I knew who he was, and then I saw him, and then it kind of at first I didn't connect the dots, but then I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, wait a minute,
He's sick.
So yeah, no,
He's fucking dope. He used to run that photo function jam.
okay,
It was like the sickest jazz jam, or like the fusion jam. Like it was him and Muling and Ryan Hagler and a bunch of dope people, and then that ended just like every other fucking good jam in the city.
That's how it goes.
Where was
Fucking
that at?
Stupid. That when I moved here, it was at Volstead, and then it
Okay.
moved to Half Step,
okay,
Mm.
okay,
and
dude,
then it stopped.
dude,
But yeah, Daniel's dope as fuck.
bro, he's
Really good drummer.
He plays with some pretty big time people
He's
too.
a good key player too. Yeah, he toured with Cool in the Gang.
Did he really?
Yeah,
That's fucking sick.
yeah. like what the
bro.
fuck, dude? And I think he toured on with them on keys. I could be wrong if I'm wrong, but yeah.
Dude.
He played with them. But
Yeah.
that's pretty
Drums
sick.
or keys.
It's crazy, man. There's so many motherfuckers out here that are like,
Yeah, he's low key. He'll just be like, "Oh, I'm chilling." Like, what the fuck? You play like, they're
dude,
fucking
but
massive.
honestly, like, dude, it's you're right, he is low key, but I'm like, I appreciate dudes like that because it's like they're just like, yeah,
That's how you know they're
fucking
good.
casually
though.
badass.
That's how you know they're
Oh,
good.
yeah, because it's
all the good motherfuckers shut up. You know, in the room.
They let their
Well,
playing do the talking.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's
And-
like if you can't hang, then it's not it's not gonna work.
dude, and well, yeah,
And sometimes you just don't. I don't know. I'm always like,
I think too, there's a lot of really great players here in Austin, which keep people humble because there's always someone who could take your job.
yeah.
Yeah,
It should be that way.
it should be.
Sometimes you'll be like, "Do you know who else plays in the city? Why are you this cocky, dude?" But it should be that way.
The players who are
I
at
know
a
one or two of
certain
those
level,
people.
Yes.
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 Who wants to name names? Let's do it.
Well, there are definitely
No,
some
crank up the
motherfuckers
heat.
where I'm
No,
like, you're either naive or you're dishonest.
Bro,
A certain level of ego where I'm like, it has to be one of those two. You're
Yeah.
in denial or you're
dude,
fucking naive.
there's a certain guitar player around town I will not name, but my thought was like, you are not talented enough to be this big of an asshole. You're not good enough. Like some
Yeah.
people, Godfrey, he can be an asshole. Guess what? He's talented. He's a comedian. He backs it up. Yeah, it's like he's like, you're not good enough to be this.
sure I
You
know what
need
you're
to be
talking about. Yeah.
nicer.
Well, that's the thing.
You know what I
It's
mean?
like you shouldn't be a cocky asshole, but if you're going to be, you better be fucking destroying it.
Yeah, you better
At a
have
minimum.
the skill set to back it up.
Because at least I can hate you, but I am like, well, you are good.
you gotta
you
at
know?
least respect.
But
it. It's
man,
like,
if you're just
okay.
like, even if you're just good, it's still not enough. If you're gonna be a cunt,
yeah,
if you're gonna be a cunt, you gotta be like at the top. And then all the ones at the top aren't cunts.
Exactly.
they
It
realize
doesn't-
like, oh, I don't need to be like this.
Yeah.
You know.
it's like it's not the mentality that gets you to be. It's not a connective kind of vibe. It's a repellent, you know, because it's like that to me. Now, if you master the art form of being like an asshole, but being like funny, like the kind of the likable asshole,
the endearing asshole.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The Ryan Reynolds kind of asshole.
Yeah.
Like then you actually can pull it off.
Yeah,
But
because then you're just trolling and it's
Yeah.
insincere, intentionally.
and you wouldn't know anything about like that
Yeah.
trolling or anything.
But yeah, My thing is also, it's just not, it really sometimes just comes down to, it's like, dude, it's not that fucking serious. Like, I'm a
Exactly.
drummer.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know how pathetic of this a
Like,
job
you know,
it
there's
is?
like a kid slave made your phone, dude. Did you know that?
Exactly.
Like, there's worse stuff.
I'm like, bro,
Like-
I'm not important. I'm not important. And that's fine. And people are like, we but music. It's like, art makes life not suck.
Well,
sure.
you actually disappeared off Instagram for a second.
A little bit. Yeah.
I was like, I actually thought, just remember that. It was because I was like, I remember telling him, I was like, did Joel unfriend? I was like, what happened?
No,
I'm like,
I just
and then I was like,
deactivated it.
dude.
Yeah.
And you're like, and then, yeah, because it's like, but it's also, bro, for what you do, it's a platform and
I
it's a
hate it.
great
Yeah.
place for you to get your shit out.
It's
and
a necessary evil.
And they get shared and then blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. You know, it's like.
Which I hate. I wish it was just necessary or evil. But
Yeah,
it's
one
both.
or the other. Yeah.
It was
I
kind
can't
of.
figure out
Yeah.
how to navigate it with a balance. I've never in my entire
Well,
life. That's
bro.
like a goal forever. Just to
Dude.
fucking balance that shit. And I sometimes we'll get better, but
Bro.
it's so hard, man.
Dude, well, like just the reel we collabed with you on, bro. It was like just to see, especially there was the one specifically where it was like just, and that's only like a taste, but like even at just that, and I'm sure like that's, dude, you've had several, you know, where it's like it just gets to the point where it's like it's almost like a concept more than a.
Yeah,
thing
it's not
to-
on you. It's more the idea, how people hear it.
But yeah, then like attention can be, then you're just like checking it.
Yeah.
Because attention is nice.
That's what I'm saying. When I see Thomas Pridgeon notification,
Which is so funny. I missed that. I did not
Bro,
know that.
I have
I
notifications
thought it was
turned off
fake.
for
I was like, I thought it was a fake
Yeah.
I
account.
don't need that spamming my phone.
Bro.
You know.
No, I've had a few videos do pretty well. And yeah, sometimes it's just like, I had this one video where I was like trolling a Jacob Collier thing.
Yeah.
By the way, does El Estebario follow you? Did we talk about that when you were here?
Yeah.
We did?
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, he's sick.
He's fucking dude. But anyway,
But yeah, I posted like a video that Jacob Collier was like, there's no such thing as bad technique. And I just did a bunch of troll things. But it got like, that was the only video I've ever posted that hit 1 million. It got like a 1.1. And there was a point where I just was endlessly getting notifications. That was actually just annoying. I was
What-
like,
what
just,
is-
this is so fucking
It's too much.
stop.
Yeah.
would you? I would define bad technique as wasted energy. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah. I would say that.
because I think done well is relaxed.
Or I guess
and-
just anything that actually becomes maladaptive to your playing at some point.
yeah.
Because ultimately, good technique is what makes you flourish the most.
Right.
And there is, I get his essence. Like, I wasn't even being that serious. I was just like trolling. But I do just like, there is bad technique.
Oh, 100%.
There's technique that literally will injure you. So
Yeah.
I'm like, well, that can't be good. Like, what was good mean?
Yeah.
If that's good, you know?
Yeah.
Have you ever been on the Jazz Circle Jerk subreddit?
God, just that name. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh God.
I think I've heard of it.
There are circle jerk subreddits for everything, like guitar circle
Yeah,
jerk,
yeah,
where
yeah.
just making fun of like certain types of people in the
Yeah.
in the community. And on Jazz Circle Jerk, he is Collier. He is the like meme. Like every other
Yeah.
post is about him.
Which is funny because as much of a like troll, not hater, but I actually am more team like, I understand the Jacob Collier hate, but sometimes I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't hate on him too much.
No,
But I do get it because he comes off kind of pretentious, but sometimes I'm like, bro, this is just savant autism.
Yeah.
Like, I think he's just
Yeah.
a little autistic, dude. I don't think he's.
there's that one video of him playing
Well,
with
it's-
some jazz band where he's like singing along to the solo.
Yeah.
and it is one of the like cringiest videos
Probably,
I've
yeah.
seen.
Dude, and it's
It is, yeah.
bro. I think it's like where I come from. If I'm seeing like Chappelle recently, like I haven't necessarily been on the Chappelle page, and it's like so. If I have thoughts on him though, it's like the preface is always like, I'm nobody to say shit.
Yeah.
But like where I was lost here, and it's like I have my reasoning for that, and I'm not saying there's still respect there for me. That's
Yeah.
how I know he's a great fucking artist because it's like. Even when I'm not with him fully. I still respect him as on that level.
Yeah.
That to me is where I'm like, yeah, I can't.
Well, because I guess people always criticize Jacob for like writing too pretentious in music, maybe.
That's definitely the main
That's Tame
critique,
Impala.
where
Yeah.
there's a level of like pretentious vibes, I guess.
Yeah.
which I don't necessarily know if it's 100% from him. I think it's also his fans of people who gravitate towards him and
what does
identify
that even
with
look
him.
like? What, like when you say pretentious, it's like how? Because I'm trying to think like musically pretentious. What does that feel
I think
like?
people
Circle jerk jazz.
Well, sometimes I'm just like, the dude is so talented. What do you expect him to do? Write the most generic fucking pop? Of course he's going to utilize his skill.
Of course.
And he does have songs that are very palatable. I think people just don't listen to them.
Mm-hmm. I think but
I do get the hate sometimes.
What I see it coming from is the overall presentation of it, of like, you know, going on stage in pajamas.
Yeah.
Like that's a level where it's like,
Is this
know.
a guitar player?
He's everything.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
I would say maybe mostly keys and vocals, but
Mostly keys and
literally, he's just one of those
vocals,
assholes that can play everything and he can play
Yeah.
it well, and he's insane.
He is like, without a doubt, I would put him in the Prodigy camp.
100%.
In like just the overall
One
versatility
of the best
of
musicians
Yeah.
ever right now.
Well, it's interesting because it's like kind of like there's, I think, innately an understanding of music that can be applicable to multi-instrumental type setup, because it's a music, because the language of music is a thing. Some people just are more adept at like just the English language. So, you know, whatever it might be, but music is a language, the universal language. It's like, to me, like, I think it's crazy because I think people are adept. You see these people there. It's like, because bro, I've seen you on keys, dog. You ain't no fucking slouch on those fucking keys, bro. As good of a drummer as you are. It's crazy because you're like, bro, what? But that seems to be a thing you see, like D Madness, dude. That dude plays like 20 plus instruments, bro.
Yeah, he's like a good drummer too.
He is a
It's
good
crazy.
drummer, dude.
Yeah. He's solid.
Yeah.
He's got the, you know, that whole thing, the blind thing part to deal with.
That's a whole other
That's
level
like-
of difficulty.
Dude, but and he's got mechanisms when he plays too. He's got multiple things. He's got like a board, and then he's got his kit. He's got bass drum, snare.
Yeah.
No,
he's sick
so
as fuck.
yeah, you're like moving around, bro. It's like, but there is that language.
Yeah. I don't know. I need to get better at keys though, for sure.
Bro, you're a pretty fucking solid drummer, bro.
I think that's something that's inherent
you're- I mean,
with
a key player,
all
sure.
good like instrumentalists is once they get far enough down in one instrument, they recognize the appeal of other instruments.
Yeah.
Like you might have, like I started out just wanting to learn electric guitar. Like even acoustic guitar wasn't even in the realm of like, no, I want to be electric guitar. I want to be Van Halen.
Do you play guitar?
Like,
I hate strings, dude.
then after the fact, because of learning guitar that causes you, or learning any instrument that causes you to listen to more music and appreciate different elements of that music, which gets you interested in other instruments.
Yeah.
Which got me into like drums and bass and like even a bit of keys. I would not call myself a key player whatsoever.
See, like
but
you know,
appreciating it at least.
Yeah.
I've been playing like xylophone since fucking like sixth
Yeah.
grade, but like when when we're talking about keys, the thing that's fucking fucks me is the dexterity.
Yeah. It's fucking
Is very
so hard.
very difficult.
That's
bro.
the part that never got me. It's the
That's
separation
where
of right and left hand.
It is. It's so impressive to me. Like a great keyboard player, because that to me it's like I can play, but I can play slow, and it feels laborious.
Yeah.
and
No, that shit's
like-
crazy.
yeah, bro.
I'm not good at that shit. I'm
Sure.
good enough to fake it and make it sound like I'm okay.
That's
But
what
I'm not,
you know.
like,
What I say for
actually good.
drummers to do if you do like a alternating like double paradiddle, like on a right. That if you wanted to sound like you knew how to play drums, just do that pattern.
Yeah. There's a few things. Yeah.
Dude. Yeah, for sure. I get what you mean.
Keys, it's like, I don't know.
There's certain like little things like that are just.
That
But it's
instrument's
like
so hard. But the only reason I learned that is because I was getting sick of not being able to actually write music as a drummer. That was the main reason I wanted to play keys.
Well,
Because as
and
a drummer, you only have rhythm. You have no tonality.
There's no
so,
pitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it's like I have all these riffs in my head that I want to fucking write and contribute to my band at the time, and I can't. So that's why I picked up keys, because I was like, cool, now I can write my own music.
See, and it's like the process. That's why I love jamming, dude. Because I feel like, especially because every jam is its own thing, and it's like whoever in this mix might bring whatever, and then sometimes something comes in, and you're like, and then if you have, because to me it's like lyrics or hooks. Like I was telling him, like down to funk. Like I just feel like that's a hook, down to funk. So I was like, boom, 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 dude. But it's like I didn't have anything to put it on. But I'm like, you have this idea and a concept. But I'm also like, a part of it to me is like the play off. So you have the thing. So like writing as a solo artist versus in a
Yeah, very different.
group setting, right? Yeah. So
I like both.
Okay, see, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Because for my solo music, it's just me. Me who writes it, and I've gotten, but I write it all on keyboard, all the guitar parts, all the bass parts. I write and play it on keys, and then I'll send out the guitar parts for my homies to learn.
Yeah.
That's why MIDI is so useful.
Yes.
Being able to, utilize the key layout to do anything. You can even do it with drums.
Yeah. But I like both because all the other bands I've wrote in the room together, or kind of send ideas back and forth. But it is nice just purely alone.
Yeah. Well, and it's like you're the only voice, and it's really what are you gonna do with it?
So you get to be selfish.
Yeah, exactly.
Which I like with my solo shit. I like being collaborative with my other bands, but solo shit, I'm like, I'm writing every note. I don't want any other influence.
I feel like for me, it's kind of like comedy. It's like I have to, like, if somebody's like, are people that would use other jokes or have people write jokes for them. My ego's too invested.
Yeah, same. For my solo shit, I'm the same way.
Yeah. Because to me, that's part of what the artist is there's an ego element in the art. It's kind of why you're creating the art. It's a kind of an egotistical thing to begin with.
Yeah.
So yeah, like you're feeding that part, but what you're talking about, I think, what the self-awareness factor, the great artists understand that in themselves, and it's like I always say with the Spurs, they like their whole like mantra with their players is like they want guys that got over themselves. It's like the idea of just like you're not perfect. You're like understanding you're flawed as a human being, and
it's recognizing that you're part
that's
of a
where
team
you go. That's where you get better.
Yeah, like you are in a band never the most important person.
Yeah,
like it's a group effort, even when you're the one that's writing the songs. Like
people are like, "Are you in a band?" I'm like, I hate group projects.
But that is what's fun with the solo shit, is because sometimes in a band it is fucking annoying when like, not in a like you're like
when somebody's got unnecessary
people.
Ego in the mix.
Not even that. Like sometimes not even like a tension thing when it's just like, all right, you have 4 people. And you just actually artistically can't agree on a certain moment. And it's no one's being a dick. It's just like, oh, this person genuinely thinks this idea sounds horrible, and I genuinely think this idea is perfect.
Yeah.
What do we do there?
You put the basis in the middle and triangulate them.
But then you're left compromising and it's so fun to be writing solo shit, and you're like, oh, I don't like this. Fucking, I can do whatever the fuck I want to it, and just scrap this whole thing, and then start here like. There's no one to attend to.
Yeah, there's not other like, oh, I got to keep this part in because this is this person's idea.
Yeah. I do like that about the solo endeavor.
Yeah.
It is fun to be selfish with your art because you can just get 100% of what you want out of it.
Yeah. Well,
and I do enjoy that.
I think there's different things that you'll access, within yourself artistically versus also different things you'll access in a group collaboration because certain things will get unlocked maybe in those settings that's different from the solo thing. I feel like you should have both. I feel like it's like it's like
it depends on what your goals.
Same thing as like Pocket and Chop.
Yeah. You need a balance.
It's all a balance. Yeah.
Was that the video that popped? That did the
that that was the one. That was the old heads. Guess what, y'all?
Oh wait, was that the one?
You're hating because he's right.
Was that the one Pridgeon commented on? The old head one? Oh, I thought that was on the John Bonham one.
No. It was the Chops and Pocket. And see, I am a Pocket guy, and so, but I thought it was funny because I'm like, I'm a self-aware Pocket guy. I'm not trying to pretend to be something I'm not, and I know, like, I say that I know just like. Well, I'm the worst drummer I know, but also just like I know I'm good enough to know I suck. It's kind of like what you said with like breakthrough for you. So I know, where I'm also like if I actually could get my ass in a fucking practice room more often and get my chops fucking back on, because my chops have been better than they are right now for sure. So it's like that continuity. I think that's the thing that's most impressive with you, bro. Is like you're constantly like pushing. I feel like new things with your shit. You're trying to. You were doing some fucking odd meter shit the other day. It was like fucking like, what the fuck? What was
Instagram?
I feel like it was on Instagram. It's probably on your. Can you pull up Joel's Instagram? I don't know. It was like a weird, or maybe it was a story. I don't fucking know. But it was like, it was fucking with my brain, dude. It was like, because when you get in those fucking, how are you counting that, dude? Like, what kind of subdivisions are you doing within that?
I would need context of
Turcotte, T-U-R.
If you show me, if you can
C.
find the video, I will probably. There we go.
There one.
I'll probably. Know
You guys
what
keep
you're
this
talking
rolling. I'm gonna
Yeah,
step out for a
do
second.
your thing, bro. I don't know which, like, maybe it was.
I mean,
I feel like it was a thing you were doing. It wasn't like a show. I feel like it was something that you were doing, and like maybe it's go back up.
Was it the Christmas drum?
That
solo?
one. Open that one. See, maybe?
This one?
Yeah. What does that one say? I don't know if this is.
I don't just pocket.
Okay, no, it wasn't this one. You were mixing it up, fucking with
It
something.
might have been the Christmas one. 'cause
Yeah, it
got
was
weird.
recently. Oh wait, no, because it wasn't with a group. It was the thing you were. The one I feel like you. It was you. Just you. But this is cool. That's dope. I see. Been with what, Neil?
Yeah, Neil, Evan, and
Bro,
August.
I like Neil.
We're all
Neil,
starting a band.
and who else was?
Neil, his brother Evan, and then August, my roommate. Was it that one, the nerd one? Because that one.
Are these? How recent are these?
Fairly recent, a few weeks ago.
Click on them. Maybe this might have been it. Bro, how many? So, see, I'm like, how much processing are you having to do there where you're really having to lock in on that? God damn, dude. Because like, I see you're like, and I'm like wondering where you're, and also where that breakdown is, because that 7/4 is fucking. You just missed the shit. It's fucking bend your head a little.
Yeah,
I do, because it's like you got two. You got the odd and you got the even, and you're mixing them. You're matching them.
Mm-hmm.
You're.
On that one, if you're doing like weird polyrhythmic shit, you kind of have to separate your brain to focus on which one is gonna fuck you up more.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Mhm.
So like I've done dotted shit in the feet, and then I just did it with the paradiddle, and I'm like, all right, I can kind of zone that out, and then I just have to focus on like the 7, and then rap. So whenever the 7 repeats, I'm like, all right, I'm here, and I can focus on where I'm at in the foot pattern each time until it raps.
Mm-hmm.
So my attention has to kind of be.
And that's similar with piano in that way, where it's a dexterity thing where you got to have that limb independence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because there's always something you can. I mean, if you're doing 2 meters at once.
Sorry.
That's some dotted shit.
I'm about to send it to him. It's this like, it's a fucking monk that does all this odd meter shit. You may have seen him, this dude. Cause yeah, well, so you're.
Oh yeah, shout out him. He's dope. He hit me up.
Dude,
recently.
he'll start it and you see him how he builds it. You're
Yeah.
like, yay, Johnny Mathar. Shout out.
No, that's Benedict.
Oh, Benedict
is the actual guy.
So this is a repost.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Damn.
fucking sick. He hit me up recently.
What is his name? Benedict.
Yeah.
Can you pull up his try to find his
at was
actual
on there,
Instagram?
yeah.
There you go.
He's great, man.
Dude, yeah, because I've seen several of his where I'm like, God,
Yeah, his independence is awesome.
it's insane. You talk about for drummers, 4-way independence, dude.
Yeah, he's the shit.
Kids study. Here's your material to study. 4-way independence. This is what it looks like. Dude,
Yeah.
play any of these. I'm sure they're all fucking ridiculous. See, and we can do these and tag him, and then we'll just keep it. Oh, my man, the clap stack.
Yeah, he's fucking awesome, dude.
Dude, go through a couple of these. There's more. I've seen some that are even crazier than that.
That's a sick kit,
go to,
too.
Don't do these. Go to any of the ones that look like him just by himself. Yeah, like that one.
What are those
I'm telling you, these feel like elementary from some of the shit I've seen him do. Because I've seen him do some shit where he builds a pattern, you're like, Jesus.
so hard.
Dude, this shit is like that fucking cowhide. Love it,
Yeah, that's so sick.
bro. That
Yeah, he's
dude's
the
male
shit.
pattern baldness ain't stopping him, dude. He's getting
Nah,
bitches,
dude.
bro. I'm just kidding. It's actually he's a monk, so I'm probably not. Dude, yeah, I
Yeah,
love
he's the
that dude.
shit.
He's so
He's
you
great.
said he hit you up recently?
Yeah, he hit me up for a lesson. We haven't gotten to do it yet, but
No,
I'm also like, what
he
the
hit
fuck
you
am I
up
going to
for
show
you?
you? Yeah.
That's
Bro,
pretty fucking
that's-
sick.
dude.
That's a high compliment right
That
there.
really is, man.
I don't know what I'm going to teach him.
See,
Because sometimes every
your
now and
left
then-
hand's pretty dude. I've told you I want to get with you and just work left hand with you some
Yeah.
days because like that's where you separate, bro. Because it's always like it's like great basketball players. They say if you can go like both hands, like you can go as hard in the paint on your left hand as you can your right. You've truly mastered. Because most people they're always going to be more better on their dominant side.
And a lot of times that's an
I feel like
endurance thing.
I'm sure
Yeah.
you may have slight edge to your dominant, but you're
In
right-handed,
some ways.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like your left hand feels just right up there. Yeah, that's one because my right versus left is not. It's not as matched.
Yeah. I mean, I did a lot of work on Ghost Notes.
Bro.
So that's...
Dude, I love just my introduction to Ghost Notes was Silver by 311.
Yeah, here's in that.
Yeah, because it was like I didn't even know what the fuck I was hearing the first time because there's so that and it was just that where you're like, how the fuck is he doing that? And it was like as a I don't know, like 9th grade drummer, you're like figuring out what house is working, and it's like Ghost Notes. Speaking of, we were talking about heavy-handedness. That's the king of how dynamic control. That's the king of like touch, which is what separates great drummers.
Yeah,
Ultimately,
definitely.
it really is.
I mean, a lot of it's just that, like, if I'm in a lesson, I'll just teach people. It's just like most of the time, if people are really sloppy, their Ghost Notes are just literally lifting too high.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if you watch when I play, like, if I'm really busy, the left hand Ghost Notes, my arm is just this the whole time. And I never lift it up barely beyond that until I just.
That's what I was talking about with wasted energy. That's what
exactly.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Because if you're lifting too much, I'm just like, if you're keep your hand low, physics will do the dynamics.
Well, I was just gonna say how much are you letting the head do the work? Because some drummers like Heights, he loves to play on a fucking tight head, and I feel like that's also something where do you like to keep it like where you like keep that rebound
I
like
crank mine.
super tight?
Yeah.
Like piccolo level.
But like, I have the sticks. But like, these are fucking jacked. Goddamn. But like,
you know what? It'd be nice if you had a better pair of sticks, right?
Yeah.
Dude, you were our guest of the year, so we got you something, bro.
Oh fuck yeah.
Do you have one of these?
The what?
This is a
like
drum.
some
It's one of the
fancy
pull
ass
cord
shit.
drum keys, dude.
No.
My man, Guitar Center, right here.
Got you the
Dog.
hook up here.
Pull cord.
Dude, take it out of the box. It's pretty sick.
What the fuck? I don't
Bro,
know if
yeah.
I've
So
seen
this is like a new thing, bro.
Yeah, this just came out this year.
Oh shit, we got the high.
Dude, we got to get Evans involved in this shit.
I was wearing my Evans shirt yesterday.
Free publicity.
What? How does
So
it function with the pull
it's
cord?
like
So it's very.
I think it just depends on like which side if you're cranking or loosening or tightening.
Okay.
And then I guess it's just a manual drum key, right?
Yeah. So the
And
bottom
then the pull
one,
cord is this on that side. So you, depending on which side you're doing, you
That's-
just pull the cord.
That's for just normal tightening. Then these ones rotate when you pull that top. Fuck.
It's
Top
the
cord there.
lever.
There you go.
You pull that like where the black cap is. You
So
pull
you
that
just put
back.
it on and just fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly,
Well, what the fuck?
dude.
I'm gonna have to try this nugget.
Bro, I'm curious. Tell me how your experiences with it, because I was like, when I heard about those, I was like, bro,
Pretty sick.
yeah, no, and honestly, bro, that clip was great because I was like, we got a lot. Like, we appreciate you coming through, bro, and we got you.
With my own name.
We got
on
you
the
a pair of
stick.
sticks, bro. Well, dude, you're our guest of the year, bro.
That's crazy.
So, like,
Well, now
literally,
I can't use these. I have
you're-
to keep these.
I know. You know what?
What the
Honestly,
fuck?
bro, if you want to fucking use them, use them. But
No, let's see.
no,
That seems fun.
just because like that, like we it's crazy how much just that one thing really popped it out, and like we really saw that, so we were like, dude, yeah,
I think they're just 5As.
dude, bro.
Actually, these feel good.
Dude,
Hey.
ordained. He ordered these like 3 weeks
3
ago.
weeks ago, I ordered those.
At the time, didn't realize they were coming international.
They were coming from. They're straight from the Netherlands.
We were
dude.
supposed to have you last week. I was gonna get a pair
Shout out
and
to the Dutch.
write on it with Sharpie
Oh fuck yeah.
and give them to you. But We had to push forward. I called him yesterday. I'm like, did they come in? He's like, bro, they're still. And I'm like, fuck. And then literally texted me today.
This morning they got in. Which,
bro,
that's sick as fuck.
Universal timing there.
Yeah, no. They kind of look like promos
They
from one
might
angle.
be.
No, but yeah, we
shout out to the Dutch,
dude,
pulling through,
bro. No, but we we really appreciate you, man. And like
man.
that was, we wanted to get that for you, man, as a little gift, bro. Cause
this is fucking crazy.
Our appreciation,
dude.
Yeah.
That's see, to me, that's like such a.
It's like a really high quality cord too. Like you could probably choke someone out with that.
So you're
well, you
supposed to-
could get
you
like
just
a
actually latch it on, do that, and then it's just gonna tighten it for you.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like, you know, it can't go from like super tight. Like if you put that on like a tuned snare, it'll probably have some trouble. But once you get it loose, or if you're putting heads on, you know, you get it. It's supposed to get it to finger tight, and then you finish it up with the bottom one.
That's a fucking game changer, dude. Because that shit's so fucking annoying.
Oh, dude, just
bro.
And that they actually just have the normal.
Yeah, man,
That's
dude.
sick as fuck. I didn't even know they made this.
That is
new tech,
fresh
is,
off the press.
Yeah. No,
crazy.
it's like really like. I
Hell
see.
yeah.
That's another thing too. Like you gotta like as a drummer, you gotta stay up on it, like with whatever's happening drumming wise, because like.
I know. I'm
not
so
necessarily
bad with
from
my
the gear
dude.
standpoint, but like especially in some cases, like I feel like now any legit drummer should have a clap stack. I feel like that's now become. It's
Well,
just,
once you get one too, you kind of can't go back. I don't
they're
like.
so fucking fun, dude.
Yeah, man.
Oh, I love.
Your first sit down with a clap stack, you definitely use it way more than anything else.
Yeah.
Well,
then
It's
you
so-
got to pull yourself
It's so
back.
good. It's so fun.
see, but that's the thing about a clap stack is that you gotta keep it in a place where it stays. You can't overdo it. Like
You can't
that's
overclap
where
the clap.
Yeah, I feel like you gotta have that like it's gonna for the moment where it's popping and then it's laid back or whatever. Keep it.
Yeah.
Because if you're overdoing it, it's,
You gotta have
it's
good
gonna,
tact on where to put it.
Yeah,
But when you find that spot, fuck.
because when it gets going, dude, you know what I mean? You're like, bro, and that's why I love fucking D Madness and Terrell. Have you seen them on Tuesdays at Sea Boys? Bro, if you wanted to go, I'm down. They played before Groove Line, bro.
Oh, before.
But dude, I describe it as infectious groove, bro. It's just because obviously D Madness, but man, and then it's like same with the clap and like just that right, like fucking. Yeah, that's where you get it. And you're like,
It sits well, man.
It is just a beautiful sound to my ears, even as a non clap having drummer.
Because it does only work in certain, like that is what's, like if I tore a throat coat, I don't use it because it just, there's
Oh yeah, it all
nowhere.
depends on context for sure. Like any.
Unfortunately, because I
music,
wish you could use it in a more like heavy context, but it really
I
just
feel like
doesn't
you
work.
could though.
Yeah.
In a heavy context, I feel like it could replace the China in a way. It just doesn't ring out the same.
See, I feel like China was what clapstack is like the evolution of what the sound drummers were trying to, because it's like a China's as a sound is it's that mix up. But I think, would you agree that if you get a clapstack, it kind of makes a China irrelevant a little bit? So to me, I'm like, if you have unless you're one of these drummers that has like this but if you seem to like to keep your kit relatively modest.
Yes.
You like, right? Like you're not going too crazy. Because I think there's a lot of value. I think you get it in terms of I see so many great drummers. They don't need, and sometimes I see drummers working with hardly shit and doing crazy shit.
What do you say is the most important part of your kit?
Bass drum, snare, and
Yeah, kick, snare, hat.
I
recently just did.
You gotta have those three.
I think
sure.
I recently just did a gig with just kick, snare, hat.
Yeah. Well, you can turn the snare off now. You got a tom or a timbali,
and then you can use the rims.
Rims are
rims
To
are
me,
your friend.
it would be kick, snare, hat. Then if you're gonna go most important next, then you add a ride, then a floor tom,
and
then rack and other shit.
And then
I'm
like
surprised
rack,
it's not.
rack tom is the last tom to come if you're. And then it used to be like or you still see. That's one thing about Lars. It's just too much, dude. It's
has
like
a lot, yeah.
At a certain point, bro. It's like driving a fucking big ass fucking truck with all these goddamn fucking.
Yeah.
You could tell fucking. Are you doing that all the
It
time?
is cool though when you do see a drummer that is killing
Utilizing everything?
and you're like, oh, that's
Marco
sick.
Miniman.
Yeah, Marco Miniman,
Bro.
Neil Peart was definitely
Mangini.
one.
Pert was pretty
Virgil
solid about
Donati too. There's a few that like they use a big kit and you're like, oh,
yeah, and they're working it like a fucking, but they're like a fucking mad scientist when you're at that level. Because dude, those dudes are.
Dude, this dude Mason Guidry, he's a homie. He has the most weird drum setup I've ever seen, but he is like the GOAT right now.
Yeah. Pull up Mason Guidry.
Yeah, it's Masonic, M-A-I Sonic.
This guy looks like he's Masonic. Dude, that is fucking dope, bro.
But he's like probably.
You know what'd be dope as fuck is to have. I guess, are you doing the lesson with him? Fucking virtual, or was he gonna be doing it?
It would be virtual. I need to hit him up.
How much? Wait, lessons?
Yeah, that first dude. Just. Okay. Mason's the GOAT. Everything just.
Is that dude? He's. Bro, great.
Love drummers.
Nah, do another video. Let's see. Yeah. He just plays with a ride, kick, snare, floor tom with another snare with those, and then 3 ride cymbals. His phrasing is so good.
After this, can you pull up Panda 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 by Deerhoof? It should be live on YouTube. It reminds me a lot of this.
Dude.
But his setup, I'm like, who the fuck is playing that setup?
Dude.
I've never seen a setup in my life, and he plays better than
Bro,
everyone.
you know, that reminds me of Matt Halpern on during South by on 6th.
Panda Panda by Deerhoof.
The one where he's with Matt Gartzka outside? There's a video of him shedding with Gartzka and Halpern on 36.
I feel like
that one.
It's Halpern by himself, and he has snare hat, and floor tom.
Yeah.
Skip
and he starts going off, dude.
This dude, I forget his name, but talk about killer on a small kit. Look at his hi-hats.
His ride is so low.
There. See, and where's the hardest, dude, is to get that bass drum dynamic contrast. These guys remind me of fucking what's their faces? Dude, they do some weird fucking shit. Pull up Matt Halpern South by Southwest.
The first year I was here, or the first like year and a half.
Last name?
Halpern. Halpern.
Before I got my clap stack for like
XSW.
2 years, I just played kick snare.
I don't think it was 24. I think it was like 2012.
Kick snare, hat, floor, ride. That was my setup for like 2 years out here. Yeah, there's a video of him at this time shedding with Gartzka. Oh, that's right in front of the blind pig. Dude, I haven't seen this video in so long.
Bro.
I love it when they have the drummer's perspective.
I haven't seen this in so long.
Dude, Matt Halpern's solid, bro. Fucking solid. See, this guy's obnoxious, bro. Chill out, dog. It's not that.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, like, look at what he's doing with. This is why.
Yeah, man, that's all you need.
And some fucking asshole cop comes over eventually and like tells him they have to stop. He's like, fuck you.
That's all you
Dude,
need.
You don't need a lot to be effective.
Like I said, for 2 years, it was just kick, snare, hat, ride, floor. No rack, no clap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that for the first half of the time I was out here. And then I did get a clap, and I was like, rack toms are fun,
So
too.
you're like-
And I was like, okay, dude.
Then it grows.
How
and
did I ever
expedites.
live without
But I'll
you?
still switch it up. There's still gigs I'll play with no toms
Dude,
or anything.
Dude,
a good drummer can make a big kit sound okay. A great drummer can make a small kit sound huge.
Yeah, so I was saying Mason's the perfect example. That is the most
Dude.
bizarre drum setup I've seen in a while.
you talk about chops, dog. Fucking chops for days, bro.
big
Like
time.
that is where it's frustrating for me as like where I'm at because I'm like I see that and I'm like, man, I know what I got to do to get there, and it's like fuck.
And it's
That
practice.
is-
Yeah.
It is, and it's also kind of letting go of the things you think about your own playing,
Yeah.
and just playing,
Little ego death in the artist, you know?
bro.
I mean, but it never ends. I'm the same way. Like, I need to get on my shit this year and practice way more. I'm like, I need to fucking get better.
Yeah,
And I think I will die with that feeling. No
Yeah.
matter how
Yeah.
good I get. It's never going to end.
That's the key to staying.
maybe
staying
the
on top of your
teaching
shit.
too.
Yeah.
Teaching can probably, I would imagine, be things because it's almost like going back to the fundamentals of yourself.
Yeah.
definitely.
But it's interesting when really good drummers hit me up because every now and then I am like, what do you want me to show you? Like, I mean, obviously you're hitting me up because you think I have something.
Well, but
that's
it's like
interesting.
Well, it's like I would liken it to like certain players working with other players in the off season, like where like both could be like, man, you're like elite, like what? But there's things to learn, there's things to teach. It's like
Everybody has a weak spot that they can perfect. Or
Yeah.
at
There's
least
just a
work
certain
on.
level
or
of
a
skill.
checkup, right?
Yeah.
Because you're a high level, credible guy to be of like we were talking about earlier, like evaluating.
Yeah.
So like, where is he going to go and find a better person that's going to give him his honest critique, right?
Yeah.
Like probably.
But there's also some people where I'm like, I won't teach them if they're good enough. There's a few homies I'm like, if you were to hit me up for a lesson, I just wouldn't give you it.
No,
I
yeah.
would just hang out and share ideas,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to have you pay
It's
me.
like
'cause it
honestly,
doesn't-
I just don't have the ability to really make this worth your while.
Yes.
You know,
It's rare, but I've had
I don't
a
want to
couple.
feel like I'm stealing from my friends.
Yeah.
that too. Yeah,
I've
there's-
had a couple lessons where they're very good and it's just uncomfortable. Because you go to like show them shit and they're like, oh yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, I don't know what the fuck is.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
30
I don't
minutes
know
in,
what
dude.
to tell
Yeah.
you, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know what to teach you. Yeah.
And luckily that doesn't happen often because I don't really know what to do when that happens.
Yeah.
But I've had a couple times. There was this one dude that was like really fucking good that hit me up on Instagram. I'm like, I don't know what to show you, dude.
I mean, and yeah, I feel like it's like wherever they're coming from, because like maybe ask them, be like, what is it about? What are you seeing with what I'm doing that makes you curious to
Yeah.
want to take a lesson with me? Like figure out what it is there that they are identifying with.
But then
in
they'll
you.
do that, and then I'll show them, and I'm like, but you can already do it. Or like you're good enough. I don't
Dude,
know.
yeah.
Teaching is fun. I do love teaching.
Yeah.
But every lesson is a dice roll, especially online because they're inconsistent, so you don't know what you're walking. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
go in with a plan. I'm just like, you tell me
See-
what you want, and we'll
Yeah.
And
figure it
I
out.
call me old fashioned, but man, I would always be a person that I prefer to take a lesson in person if I'm taking a
course.
lesson.
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
If there's the option for that, it's definitely preferred.
Yeah.
yeah, to be
100%.
there and actually be able to like, if I'm either for my playing or watching them and being able to really dig in and watch their technique and see
Yeah.
what they're doing, because it's like
It's definitely optimal.
it's
But
like,
it is sick that like I've given lessons to my first ever online lesson was a dude in India. So I've done India, China, multiple places in Europe, South America. Like it is cool.
yeah.
Is there ever like a language barrier that you have to get through?
Luckily, no. I think even the ones that spoke English as a second language spoke it well enough where it wasn't too bad.
Mm-hmm.
But every now and then you'll just kind of run into an occasional like awkward lesson
Yeah.
where either like they have no idea what they want to learn, which I don't like. If it's steady lessons, it's fine to start from nothing. But like if you're hitting me up on a one-off and you don't come with anything, you're kind of like, I don't know, you lead it. I'm like, no.
No, you have to have at least an idea of where you want this to go.
Yeah,
See,
because it's
well-
like I don't know your fucking playing. I don't know what
Well,
your weak spots are.
See, like, and that's like for me, like when I'm telling you, I'm like, I'm coming in with like an idea, like left hand, like
Exactly, that's perfect.
There's something to work. I
Yes.
want to work with, work
Even if
on.
it's broad, but I've had every now and then someone
Which
will
left
just be
hand's pretty
like,
broad, but-
I don't know. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
well, I don't know either, dog. If you don't know what you need to get better at, how the fuck would I know?
And there's also this isn't as much with lessons, but more with people posting their stuff online, where it's seeking validation rather than actual critique. Where it's like, I'm posting this or reaching out for a lesson just so you can tell me that I'm doing good.
Well, sometimes there is no critique.
yeah, sometimes
Yeah.
there's not to offer.
Yeah, because you're like, yeah, like you're saying, like I can't. What am I gonna do? Like there's to me, it's like, yeah, that's when you're like, all right, I'm at mastery now because I can put this, and it's whatever it is.
I mean, it's a funny, like, bittersweet thing if you are, because I remember one time I had that where this drummer I really like, I took a lesson with him, and then I hit him up again. I'm like, hey, man, I'd love to do a lesson again. And then he was like, I don't feel comfortable teaching you because you're at a certain level. And I'm like, that kind of sucks because I would love to learn from you, but, like, damn. That's
also respect.
Yeah, that was validating. And I was like, all right, that's cool. But I've done that with people where I'm like, dude, I'm not going to, you're too good.
Yeah.
Like, I think you're better than me. What the fuck are you going to learn from me? Like,
I watched the Billy Strings interview with Rick Beato, and like he was talking about how he has a teacher. I'm like, fucking Billy Strings has a teacher? Like,
yeah, dude.
You are like the best
well
that I could think of.
One of my favorite quotes on this whole year of the podcast is, I'm not learning anything. And I'm like, dude, that was hilarious, but it's like,
oh, from Charles.
From Charles.
Yeah.
And guess what? Yeah, by the way, has the total right to fucking say that shit. But also, it's like, is there? You really don't think there's anything left? You know, like really, like I'm like truly, like because to me, it's like, damn, that's. I feel like where I think it gets harder, especially at like a certain level, like a guy like you or him or plenty of other guys, Davila, whatever. I tell him this. It's like where you get into that hyper strata of where the adjustments are so fucking micro at a certain point that. Like it's real nuance to get one even a tick better.
Yeah, I was just telling my girlfriend that because I was like, the better you get at something, the more nuanced and niche where you lack is, and it just takes, and then it becomes hard because your patience gets lower.
Yeah,
that's why when you're learning something new, it's almost like I feel like people talk about you need more patience, but sometimes it's easier to have patience because you suck at everything. So it's just like fuck it, I can just dive anywhere.
Yeah,
but then the better you get, it's more annoying to suck. So if I'm working on something I suck at, my patience gets low because I'm like, I don't want to just fucking suck, but I suck. And then I'm like, well, fuck it, I'll just do all this other shit that I'm already good at and try to push that. But then I'm like, that next year, I'm like, no, I need to sit with the shit that's like feels embarrassing for me to suck at because I'm like,
yeah,
you feel you're on this one level.
That's where this started. That's where this whole podcast started at.
Yeah,
sitting with the shit that's embarrassing, and you're like, yeah, no, because that's the path to betterment. That's the path to figuring out because it's the honest.
It's just harder
critique.
to be patient because you're like, I should be good at this, but sometimes I just have to look at it like, well, I'm not, and even if that is embarrassing, what do I do? Just stay bad at it, like.
Well, and it's like,
fuck it.
I mean, for you at this point, not that there's like a whole lot left to unlock, but like if you do, I mean, there's got to be a gratification of like, oh fuck yeah, yes, okay, this thing is now cooking, and I got it here, because. When you, especially when we're talking odd meter, the sky's the fucking limit in terms of the kind of fucking crazy shit you can do with it.
Yeah, there's infinite shit in every realm, and then
how much autism do you have? You know what I'm saying?
And all these young cats,
how much fuel you got,
dude?
All these young cats are fucking destroying now, and I'm like, I don't want to get obsolete, dude. I got to get back to that shit because these young motherfuckers are like, oh,
bro,
damn, dude.
All
my homies.
It's simultaneously like, yeah, it's like you're also like, okay, it's good to see that there's a come up.
Yeah, it's
you know what I mean?
I love it.
But at the same time, yeah, you get that anxiety of like, oh shit, you know,
because
like,
I suck.
Keep it.
I fucking.
Well, like, that's where the humility comes in.
Yeah. But the good thing is, like, it's not like if you're like a beautiful person, you're getting older, and you're like, oh no, my looks are just actually fading. I have to accept it. It's like, no, I can get better.
Yeah.
I can practice forever.
Yeah.
I don't have to just accept it.
Well, and also you have to practice because if you don't use it, you're gonna lose it.
It doesn't stay like that. Yeah.
Your chops are not. There's not a promise of chops.
Yeah. It's like you'll still have it.
Chops are something you got to earn every day.
Sloppy.
That's why that's where you're kind of the where you come from. I think with when you say some fucking shit where people get all meh, is that you're like, yeah, I still like I have to go earn this every day. Like I don't keep it just because I earned it now. And it's the same thing with like anything in life, really. I feel like when people get comfortable in a situation and they just stop doing the little things and showing up on the ways that they should be, then guess what? You find yourself in trouble because you're like, yeah, I'm not. It's
you can't assume that it's going to stick with you.
Process literally never ends,
especially not at the level. Like I could probably not play for a year and still chop, but it would be so much sloppier.
Yeah.
The articulation would.
It would take much more effort.
And
too.
it would probably be like exponentially compounding as time if you kept not playing.
Yeah.
Because
I think I would assume it'd be similar to like if you spoke a second language and you are fluent, but you haven't spoken it in like 3 years.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're gonna speak it,
It's
but
all practice.
yeah,
you'll be able to hear more and like understand more than you're going to be able to remember and say. And and then it's definitely so like you earn it through what you're doing every day because you're like, I mean, I would say I'm assuming you play pretty much every day, right? I mean, almost basically
mostly
every day.
gigs though. Like,
Well, that's
I'm not
that's the great
practicing
thing.
a lot now,
but you're gigging like
yeah, but
on a
I
regular
want to
basis.
get back to where I'm practicing a ton. Because I also now live in a house where I can play drums in the house, and I need to fucking
bro.
utilize that.
I need to roll
That's a
over
huge
that, bro.
thing. That is a
and
huge
fucking
plus.
Throw down a little with you, bro.
Yeah.
And you need to come through one of our jams too.
You make a
'cause we
jam
did our
happen.
only jams.
We do only.
With that.
Oh yeah, where at?
So Steve Sternshine, he.
Oh wait, you were telling me this.
Yeah, he's him and Lou Elman own like a few venues, Empire, some other spots.
Yeah, you were telling me
Steve's a
about that
big
recently.
muso. He's just a good human, and so but we've been pulling shit together, and it's like, it's always fucking fun
I'm
because
down.
it's like, bro, he's there's like some really he's got. I mean, obviously, when you own venues, like you're gonna have some friends that are fucking very talented. Yeah, and but yeah, dude, because it's like the creative vibes, dude. 2026 is good, man. It's like I feel like the scene right now is in full bloom, and it's like and
We're going into it with good energy.
Yeah.
Next time we
and
have
not just
one of
us,
those,
but I just think in general right now.
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
you've been here for a few years now, man, and it's
Yeah,
like
4.
so you've now kind of gotten yourself in, and it's like. Yeah, you get to that point where you're like, man, it's happening, and people are out, and it's like this. It's a time and place right now, and it feels good, dude. It feels good to me, like being in Austin.
Yeah, let me know whenever the next one is.
We'll hit
I
you up.
I think I remember you telling me.
love to
about
have
that.
you roll through.
Yeah, bro. No, we
I feel like this year's good.
where's your house at? Where
I'm
you?
off at East Riverside.
Okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
Doxing myself.
Dox yourself real quick, you know.
Area that's pretty broad. It's pretty broad. Not near the vagrants, probably, but
Yeah.
are there still? There was a ton during COVID. Fucking
No, not now.
no, but yeah, that's good too. You're close by.
Yeah.
You know,
I'm way closer than fucking Pflugerville, dude. I was losing my goddamn mind.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a big
That
drive.
shit was getting so annoying.
yeah.
The frequency of that drive would definitely.
Well, especially once they started doing fucking construction at like 2 a.m.
Oh yeah.
on 35 North, and I was like, I'm driving home at 3 a.m., dog. I should be able to get here quick. And it's taking like 45 minutes, and I was like, kill me. I was
End me
tapping
now.
out.
Yeah.
It finally fucking got out of there.
Dude.
Which
Yeah,
sucked because
no,
the
you
house
gotta-
and the roommates were sick, but it was just locationally. I was like,
Yeah.
Because I lived there the whole time I lived here.
Yeah.
So for 3.5
Yeah.
years. And I was like, dude, no.
Not anymore. Just
Bro.
tap out.
Yeah.
And
It's-
now I'm like 10 minutes from downtown.
Dude,
And I don't have to fucking drive on the highway, or at least not 35.
It's like and it's,
Basically
you don't
never
realize
have
how
to.
amazing it is until you're
Yeah, until you
take
don't have to take it
Yeah.
every day of your life. And you're like,
Yes.
fuck, dude.
Because even like where we're at, like the domain, like to me, that's the further. Like I don't.
That's as far as I'd be willing to go.
Yeah, you can't, and even that is like pushing it. But to me, like I'm
Because
like,
you still have to take 35 if you're in
Yeah.
the domain. Yeah.
But it's
Yeah.
not as long of a stretch, you know. It's,
No.
It ends
well, and you can
quicker.
also take Mopac.
Yeah.
Mopac is
There's-
there's godsend.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mopac. Well, it just depends, on the time of day.
But still, yeah, and domain's probably now as north as I'd go.
Well, and also just domain's lame as fuck, dude.
It
Yeah,
is.
there's not
It's
really
just
much
lame.
to do up there.
It's just a shopping mall.
It is. It's a
Yeah.
shopping mall.
It's a place for people to spend money.
cookie cutter establishments.
Yeah, and the nightlife is weird.
It's well, it's like nightlife in most cities that lack like diverse, like rich culture, and it's it's just about going out and getting fucked up.
Someone said it's like the Dallas of Austin, and I was like, you know what? That actually seems.
Dude,
accurate.
I love that. That is actually quite. And as someone who's lived in Dallas, I think I'm pretty qualified to comment. That's actually fucking
Pretty accurate.
It is.
So
But
I
it's
saw that recently. I was like,
dude,
The guest
Yeah.
because it's like it's about it's like the kind of people that want to go to the places. It's the kind of people that want to go eat at fucking Olive Garden or whatever.
Yeah.
It's the Bennigan's crowd.
Yeah, it's just like that. There's other cuisine out here you could try. Like you
Yeah.
could just mix
It's
it up a
very-
little. And bro. No, dude. Yeah, I think you're keeping it real out here, bro. And I'm
keeping
so
it
glad,
locked
like you, dude. And you were actually gonna push this one. This one's gonna come right around because we
Yeah, this
we
is gonna
missed you
be-
last week. We would normally have given ourselves a week with this, but
This is
I'll
coming
probably
out
drop the first
Friday.
one tomorrow. To be
Yeah.
honest with you.
boom.
So yeah, And yeah, man, dude, we'll bring
shit.
What's
It's
up?
been like 2 hours.
We're
I know.
almost-
Well,
yeah,
we're at, like, yeah.
we're buck
Coming up on
buck
it.
50.
No, and it always feels like this feels like
yeah.
a good,
Yeah.
like a good thing.
We're always trying to find a natural wrap up point.
Yeah, well, and we had a
9/11
fucking
coming
it's
up
been,
might be
dude.
might be the one.
It's been a fun year, bro. I'm like I've had a lot of fun on this one. And
This has been a roller coaster of
dude.
awesomeness.
You are a friend of the cast, Joel. So we'll
Yes.
we'll see you again in 2026. There's
I'm down.
no question. Maybe let's mix it up with let's bring somebody fucking dope too. Let's get somebody in here
down.
with you. Like next
That'd be
time we'll
cool.
have you.
bring on a friend.
Yeah, no, yeah, because
That'd be game.
it's and we just got. I think that's the thing we gotta like. I'm learning too because I had brought like Matt Muelling and Will Gage, who are both. But then I realized like actually like there's other like Blake O'Neill is another guitarist. I'm like
He's great.
You know Blake, him and Matt. I'm like that would have. I felt like there would have been more. So like
There would've
my
been a
job, I'm
different
like
different chemistry to it.
so I'm like, yeah. And I think the one we did with like the Killers, everybody was fucking dope. But like, yeah, there's like some other cats too. We gotta find some. Like I love mixing those things up and getting those
Yeah.
different. It's almost like a jam, but like in that
Yeah.
in the conversational way, the
Conversational
conversational jam.
jam.
It's a pod jam.
Dude.
It's a jam cast.
Yeah, man. Well,
Hell
thanks,
yeah.
bro. 47.
Thanks for coming on.
47, bro. We're
Fuck
out.
yeah.
We out.
Closing out 2025.
If you have, listen.
This is sick, dude.